And welcome back everyone to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rollers of Fate. I am your DM Mark, and today I'm with my players Luke, Cisco, Mo, Martin, and Joey. Say hi everyone.
Hi
everyone.
everyone.
Before we before we jump back into the big reveal, Cisco has a few announcements for us.
Yes, of course. You see,
He
that's what
did it again.
Right?
He did it
Joey
again.
looks so unprepared. And
I am, but then my volume is too low always. Sorry, guys. All right. For those of you who are new to our stream and have not watched our previous episodes, please go and check us out on Twitch or YouTube as well at Rollers of Fate D&D, where you will can find all our previous episodes, including the Eye of Observation. That is today, actually. That was a bad one. The Steel Pages of Burglars, or you can find out Dining Barovia episodes as well. Just everything, some one shots as well. If you want to send us fan art or any messages or mail or anything, you can do a rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And we have a Twitter as well, where you can catch up to up-to-date news and announcements and schedules at Fate D&D. Some of our games can be a little bit gory, not this one particularly, but we still have maybe adult language or different scenarios that it might make you feel a little uncomfortable. So feel free to step away and come back when you're ready. And please, lastly, if you haven't done it already, give us a follow, subscribe, click on the little bell that will notify you when we are live. Help us to spread our stream to as many people as possible and be part of our community. And yeah, thank you for being there. Back to you, Mo.
Thank you very much for the prepared statement. So with that being said and done, we are ready to jump right back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue our little story, eh? Previously, the companions of the Wookers were in the middle of nowhere, right outside of Lochwind. They decided to call Trodent, the merchant. They bought some of his stuff and made him sad before they went back into Lochwind to collect their horses. From there, they traveled to Occultation to see Gyro, but during their travels they met a strange and angry gnome. To make long story short, a giant lizard got set free, Pouches learned a lesson, and the party got a free stick of dynamite. After a few more days of travel, the Wookers arrived in Occultation, where they headed straight towards the palace to meet Gyro. After talking to some scientists, they were brought deep down into the dungeons of the palace, behind many guards and locked doors. Once they were down there, Gyro immediately suggested to go back upstairs to grab something to eat. Once at the fancy restaurant, Jane started asking Gyro all the questions she had. Why did you save me? Do you work for the Cabal? What are your intentions with this and that? After a long struggle of Gyro trying to spare Jane the truth, he finally said, "Okay, I will tell you everything." And with that being said, you're sitting now at the restaurant staring at Gyro, where he will say, "I always worked for the Empire, Jane. And they were very happy with me. I was the assistant at the time of the head of the research department of the Empire. His name was Dr. Victor von Kursaburg. We were creating revolutionary inventions that would make the lives better for everyone. Or so I thought. Some time passed and Victor thought I was loyal enough to learn the truth about what we were actually doing. He showed me what our inventions were truly meant to do. It was meant to create obelisk stones. Our research was about creating an indestructible capsule that could hold an infinite amount of power. We could replicate the stone, but not the power that contained it. The Emperor showed us where the power was coming from. This universe that we live in, the magic and the mystery. Do any of you know where it comes from?"
Guessing lines of a worldly beings.
I mean, I know there is like magic is all around us. We just tap into it to absorb its power, but I'm not sure where it comes from.
It's the
You're
power of
quite right.
friendship.
That could be
Almost, yeah.
family.
In science, we always called it the arcane. Or, well, it's just magic. But this
Yeah.
arcane is everywhere and in everyone.
Is that
And
why I'm able to? Will hold up his clockwork down, and as it reacts, is that why I'm able to do this, Doc?
Potentially. Sadly
Did
to
you-
us, it's still a mystery, but
Did you
long
just
story
say
short.
that you were replicating obelisk stones, but not their power? Is that? And the Emperor show you how to do it?
Emperor Tron showed us how to take this power out of people. He showed us on some prisoners that used magic illegally. But what he didn't tell us is that it would also take their lives.
Oh, so this power consumes the life force of people.
It's
Right?
That's what I think the stones are made from.
Oh.
Well, that's how we made the newer stones.
And that's why you left? Because you thought it was unethical?
No, I never left. I
I'll
wanted to research more about how this is possible and where they're originating coming from, because obelisk stones already existed before I was even born. But now the Emperor comes to me and asking us how to make obelisk stones, or well, the capsules of it.
So that's what you're doing down in the lab?
Not quite. This was many, many years ago.
Well, if that was many years ago, does that mean I am a product of those experiments?
Some sort. Well,
Did
I will
you-
spare you the details and jump to the part you actually care about. I was
just
researching.
Just quickly before, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Gyro. I'm sorry, Jane. I know this is important for you, but I want to have all the information before you move on. So this Victor van Kersetin, you said his name was?
I will. Post
Yeah,
it in the
write
chat
it in a
for you.
little paper, Gyro, so I can see.
Yeah, there you have it.
Oh, all right. Is he still alive? Is he still working with you?
Alive? No, but he's still working for the Empire.
I'll look at Malcolm, and I see Luke is not on the screen, but I'll kind of like look at Malcolm for a second. You mean he's unliving?
Not quite. It's a story for later, maybe.
All right. Okay.
But,
Go
yeah.
ahead then.
Sorry,
I will.
I had to run off quickly. What happened?
You died.
Okay.
That he said that this Victor Bon whatever is somehow not alive, but is still working. Something with.
She's still in my
I looked at you. Yeah, I looked at you, but he said it's not like unliving. So I assume that means that it's not reborn.
I'm one of a kind, bitch.
What? Well, I will spare you the details and jump to the part you actually care about. I was researching history, well, specifically where the stones originally came from, but I couldn't find anything. The only lead I found involved Garen, the blood hunter of the Ta team. He was obsessed with creating the perfect creature. Eventually, well, the lead led me to the Cabal. Well, back in the day they didn't have much power, but what they did own was this said creature of Garen, his perfect creation.
And what is this? What was it? What type of creature is it?
It's something I've never seen before. It's
Got a
left a
name?
mark. No. All I know is this a really big squid creature. It's the
Right.
closest I could describe it.
Yep. Squid.
Oh.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet creature. I'll look
think-
at Kai for a second. Actually, who was the out of character? Who was the one who had the dream? It was Kai, right?
It was
With the
both Kai
Kraken.
and Will.
Had a contact with him.
Okay.
What? You
Will.
got contacts? You got his number already?
I mean, he called me. I didn't call him.
Oh,
He called me.
okay.
You know this
You
creature.
rat.
So they released it on the wild afterwards.
No, they still hold it captive. Well, the creature can't survive on its own. It
Well-
needs a body in order to work.
Are you telling me that the obelisk stones that you were creating before are from the product of this squid creature that the Cabal have captured?
No.
I
I'm
think it's
getting-
two unrelated things, right? Like one
Yeah.
one is the
Parallel.
stones and the just the replication and the emperor, right? And the other one is the research of the history of where the stones come from, and that's how you found the creature that
What's-
the Cabal is
yeah, what-
creating, right?
Yeah, what's this creature got to do with the stones then?
Mm.
Well, the
Yeah.
stones led me to this. Well, discovery. And since your friend here wants one of these stones so bad, I think you should know that you are playing with actual living souls.
You
So
see
maybe
that,
you should think twice about wanting one of these stones now.
Mm. Yes, that sounds not right. Definitely. It's not about, this feeling like we are mages, state mages, and we have to do what is better for the world. And sometimes, if we can control ourselves, we're strong people. If we have those obelisk stones, that means evildoers won't. That's why I want it
You-
for.
Do you get the idea of power corrupts?
I don't think you heard him. So
I'm strong.
the
Look at your hands and
obelisk
tell me you're
stones.
strong-willed.
Are souls of people, yes.
So why are you thinking of using them?
I don't think
Maybe-
of using them. I'm just want
Well, there's
to.
a
I
way to
know
Get
where
them
there is
out,
where
actually.
there is obelisk stones. There will be Wayland, and I'm just going looking for him. I know if we have some of those obelisk stones, we will be able to fight him. Otherwise, he will just destroy us
Fight him with the
I mean-
stones or fight him?
with the stones. I guess.
Destroy
Yeah.
you. Thing is, though, so sorry about this. You don't seem all that
No.
strong-willed.
I am very strong-willed. What do
Look
you
at
mean?
your hands and tell me you are a good force against evil.
Well, I wanted to use this creature. I was not
You wanted
agreeing
to.
to anything. We
You
had
wanted
a
to
similar aim.
He's currently on your hands and in control of said hand when he wants it. You're not in your right. Good job there.
I know. I agree. That was a mistake, but that
Well,
was
so
still
now-
there was no
Treated me.
promise.
You've
It's
There was
in the
nothing.
past, and there's
So
no
really,
need
can
for
you
us
trust
to
yourself with one
kick
of those
ourselves
rocks?
over decisions. What's important now is clearly this is becoming our problem because of the Cabal wanting Jane. So, Dr. Gyro, thank you very much for the background, but really what we care about is taking care of our friend here.
Yeah, what does
So-
that all mean? Why do they want me? They don't want to use me. They just want to hold me.
Is she the body for the creature
They don't
that you
want
were
to.
talking about? It?
Do they not want to release it? Like they want to keep it captured? We're getting a little confused with what to do here, Gyro.
Well, the problem with this creature when he consumes a body is that the body usually only stays alive for a couple of seconds before it dies. It can't hold the power of this said creature. So they needed someone stronger, someone who could last for a longer amount of time.
So they want to use me as a vessel.
Basically.
Well, I guess Malcolm, you might as well just shoot me now. So they can't use me at all. Right?
I
that,
mean,
I guess that fixes everything, right?
It really doesn't.
If
It really
yes,
doesn't.
If there is not you, there will be someone else, not as strong
No,
will like
well,
you,
if there
Jane.
was someone else, then they wouldn't be coming after me so
Well,
badly.
keep in mind, Jane. I mean, if say Malcolm were to shoot you in the head, your soul would leave, but your body would still be relatively intact enough for it to get in. So,
Well, then
Yeah.
Kai can just put it in the forest, decompose it. I don't know, whatever he does with the bodies,
Yeah.
you know, fertilize the
We
ground
are-
with my
Well,
energy or
we
whatever.
can
I mean-
control the situation, Jane. Now that we know that they want you, that means we have the upper hand again.
We don't know how far I'm into this. If you die, you're probably just gonna come back like me, and nobody
Probably.
wants that.
I
that
guess
and
that's
plus,
true.
Rule 27, I can't just dump clients, so
Hmm.
Despite the
stuck
fact
with
that I really do, I would really like to shoot you.
Well, you might still get the opportunity to do that, but
I will.
all
Well,
right.
keep your bullets in your chamber for now, because luckily for you, I got some good news.
okay.
All right.
Well, they still don't assume you will hold all that long. Probably only around a week. But yeah, they don't need you right now. They're waiting for the perfect moment.
And that is
Soon.
Hmm.
right.
Can you be more specific, Gyro?
The day the sun goes black again.
The day
The
the sun
eclipse.
goes black again.
Right.
Although, Dr. Gyro, since we're getting this out in the open here, you know both Aranor and Mr. Gold? I think I remember we established this.
I know them. I don't really know them personally. Only talked a few times. Why?
Will, remember, we do not trust Gyro right now.
Well,
Fully.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Gyro.
Fuck,
I know
dude.
you are here.
Wow.
Well, I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
You
I-
have lied to us. Used Jane like.
rule number 12, so you gotta not say all your thoughts out loud. Rule
Yeah,
number
that's
12.
well. It's just a warning, so you don't say something.
Keep
we
a bullet in the
don't want.
chamber.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait,
That
look.
was very
Bullets back in.
not good, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, we're in Dr. Gyro's lab. If he really, really wanted to hurt us, he would have by now instead of just explaining things to us. So, you know, since we're all adults in the room here, I mean, I'd rather just get his opinion on those two. And why did you want to give Mr. Gold what we presume was an obelisk stone in the first place? What was he gonna give you?
Some sort of power,
Did you
which
get
I
it?
will need as well. I got a promise, and well, sadly that's what I have to work with.
Well,
Of course, you can't possibly trust a dragon, but
yeah, no, that was a very interesting reveal last we spoke to him, but I mean, that was really what I wanted to ask. Jane, do you have anything else you wanted to say, Dr. Gyro?
It's just a lot to process through.
I mean, Jane,
yeah.
you need to understand that Gyro, what you are doing is completely unethical. How can you do this to people? How could you just use their souls and be part of this? What's wrong with you? We should be killing you, to be honest. I'm sorry, Jane, to say.
That
Well, it's
that's
crazy.
a bit of an extreme move. I mean,
I'm not saying we are. You are who you are, I guess. But what
I
you're
mean, to
doing
be
is
fair,
so bad.
son, whenever someone does something wrong, is killing the only answer? Whoa.
I mean, not. I mean, how many souls, how many people have you killed? I look at
Far too
Gyro like
many.
right.
and yes, I will pay for my crimes.
I
But
know
first
that.
I have to do what I have to do.
But why are you doing it?
Well, probably same reason as you guys are.
To save the world?
Trying to make this world better. Trying to save it from its damnation.
Well, saying that whatever I have to do is going to happen afterwards, and we shouldn't go after the creature. That's what you said. So, putting that aside, what else did you find out? Not about me, but about the obelisk stones. Did they take you anywhere else? To anything else? Did they point you into another direction? Because I feel like there's more to this. I think we're all involved in this, so we might as well spill the beans now because we need to do something about it. If it's not me, you mentioned the what are those people called again?
The Tatim?
That's the one, Kai. Thank you. I know you're reliable. Right, the Tatim. Right.
Just 1 second more. Just check your messages. Sorry, I didn't mention it before, but I just realized. Yeah.
And I tested it on the Twitch. Lucky is right.
What do you mean?
Yes. No, it's just super low. Like you are so low. Like you actually, it's hard. You can hardly hear you.
What about now?
Wait
For
1
us, it's
second.
the same, so we have to wait for the stream.
1 second.
Hello?
Yeah, that's much better.
All right,
yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's much better. Yeah.
Fine. So, right, the Tatim, right? So, obviously, they pointed you to this Garen, man, woman, whatever. Did it point you to anyone else?
No, that's where my track ended, and well, where I met your parents and you.
Well, then I guess there's nothing else to do but just sit and wait until the black moon. Or the black sun.
Maybe we can check for the other members of the Tatim.
That's what I was
What
thinking
they
too.
did.
Also, Dr. Gyro, I do want to ask one more important question. This conversation, it's between all of us in the room, right? Or are you still, are you retired from the Empire, or are you still reporting the Emperor, or?
He's still working. He just said.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, he still basically is working. You guys literally got through the palace to
I
get
thought he
him,
said
so...
retired. Yeah. Okay, never mind. But I'll be like.
So
right,
one
so
of the
Will's
people
just-
you've killed could have been my sister or your brother, Will, if you have one, or your parents, Jane. Right?
I mean,
Even
my parents were
came
subject to of the Cabal, so I guess that's just out there. What they did, I guess they did. I don't really care about them. I'm
You mean
assuming
subjects as members or used by the Cabal?
I think you, Gyro, said that there were some sort of members of Cabal that were used as the specimens to create me.
Is that right, Gyro?
They basically tried to breed the two perfect humanoid creatures to create Jane. And they also applied some of the magic from an obelisk stone to create her.
And look at me, I'm perfect. I have one less arm and one less leg.
You see, it didn't corrupt you. You're not corrupted by the power of the obelisk stone, are you? I think you are a wonderful person. I don't think you're corrupted at all.
I don't know. Maybe there might be something that would cause me to be wild and crazy.
Like an evil hand.
Right. Oh yeah.
She doesn't have one of those,
we're getting
though.
a bit off topic. I just want to make sure that our conversation here is between us in this room, and that's it.
But do
I'm
you
just
think I
asking that-
left the palace and got out to eat some?
I'm just wanting
Of
to.
course I didn't want
establish
anyone
the-
to spy on us. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that after this conversation's over, that it will stay just between us. If you understand. I'm just asking you as a, kind favor and appealing to your good nature for protecting Jane here.
I'm not an idiot, Will.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying I'm hoping that you won't feel like doing that. That's all. Simple request from a businessman to a engineer. That's all.
What are you gonna do now, Gyro? You're just gonna go back to what you're doing for the Empire? Like we never
Yep.
had this conversation. What do you want me to think about you, huh? Do you think we should just all go back to the way it was after you spill all that shit about me and the things that you did?
Think about what you want of me, Jane. I did what I had to do.
All right. I'll punch him in the face.
Understandable.
You know what? It's not really my fight, but I'm gonna punch him on the face too.
I'll
Just
stop him.
because I'm so
Oh,
angry.
no.
Wait a
No.
minute. Is that what we're doing? Can
I think
join.
I'll be
No,
back.
that's enough.
Darling.
Oh,
Eh,
yeah. Jane, just he look what he's done. He deserves much more than this.
It's fine. We can't do anything about the past, but let's figure something about the future that we can do and make sure this whole thing doesn't go tits up.
Anyway, Dr. Gyro, thank you very much for your time, and yeah, I'm glad that this was mostly civil, mostly.
do you know anything about the other members of the TAT team? Like where they're from, or maybe where we should look?
No, didn't research them.
Will
It's
you
fine.
research for us?
No, I don't. I don't think we need anything else from him. So, I think he's.
I would agree with you in here. I think we got what we really needed.
Gyro, this might be goodbye for good. I may never see you again. So, have a good life. Yeah, whatever. And you just see Jane just kind of stroll off.
Well, darling.
As you will stroll off, you will hear Gyro say one last thing. Okay, at least promise me one thing, Jane. Take good
Just-
care of that arm. My work is important to me.
Even Wills is gonna go like this.
You really are pathetic, I'll say.
It's all right.
I follow Jane.
I'll just be like,
I'll grab some food and I follow.
turkey sandwich. Yeah. Okay.
And I'll just be like, wow, darling, that, you okay? That seemed a bit rough.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't really change much. Going into this, I knew that he was up to something, but the fact that it's not even about. I don't think he regrets what he did because he's a scientist and stuff and all that, and he'll continue doing all his shenanigans and all, but I think I'm just disappointed. But
Well,
to me, I thought he could be a good friend that I could have as long as he lived. You know, he's getting old and stuff, but now I don't really care too much about him.
well, Jane, you got all
got
of us
us.
as good friends. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right,
And,
right. Where's Malcolm? Let me give him a hug. Malcolm, come here.
Malcolm's still with Gyro. He just didn't leave. He saw you all leave.
Check your message, Joey, as well as send your
I
tiny
can't
message.
improve anything else in the mics. Like, there's,
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't think there's any other way I could raise my mic volume. I tried.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll put him up a little bit more.
Yeah. No. Malcolm is with you by the minute you say.
No, he's put you up now, so don't worry, Joey.
Like the
Sorry.
minute you talk about like a hug, he turns
Alright.
invisible, and you don't see him for an hour.
I'll just say it, Jane. Well, on the bright side, we got some answers, and yeah, it's weird. I'm sure Malcolm will show up eventually. If not, we'll call him later. But I guess we should try reporting back to Aranor, seeing if he has any other jobs for us.
I mean, we have a very interesting information about the Emperor for Aranor. We don't know. I don't know if that will be a good idea to actually convey that, but we know now that the Emperor is corrupt somehow. Why? How has he know the knowledge to create Obelisk stones. Let's start with that.
I mean, we already know the answer to it. Come on, we discussed this while we were in the thing. We were talking about. I don't want to
So
really say
what?
too much now because of
We
voodoo
could be
magic. That could be
spider.
anyone around. We're right next to his house, so he could just be like right next to us, right? No, I'll just look around. Is he around? No. Okay. So yeah, best not to talk about him. God knows what he's doing with our blood and all, but he may be able to
Well,
kind of.
that's
I
a very
mean-
good point. We're giving our fucking blood, and he's creating obelisk stones and consuming people's lives with it.
Well,
I
I've got
mean, look,
nothing to
My
consume,
blood's
so I'm
very
good.
thin. There's not going to be much
Oh,
that you
Malcolm.
can get. I didn't. Sorry, Malcolm. Didn't hear you.
I've got nothing to be consumed. You just hear whispers through the air because he's still invisible. I've got nothing to have consumed, so I'm fine. But you're all be fucked.
I mean, I got incredibly thin blood, so I doubt he's going to get much from it. But like,
You still have a soul, Malcolm.
Prove it.
Well,
mean-
if you didn't have a soul, you will be not here. I think the soul is what keeps you unliving.
I got a conspiracy theory right now. Hear me out. This is great. We just discovered about souls being in obelisk stones. Perhaps Malcolm's soul is in one of them. We need to find the right one for you, Malcolm, and bring your soul back.
Could I
Oh.
make a DM? Could I make a religion check or history to see what
I
I
mean, we just
know
have to
about
find the right
souls,
stone. We just have to get all
actually?
the stones and just put them next to him and see
Oh,
which
he-
one reacts.
To see if he consumes them all. We can shove it up his mouth, his butt,
Yeah.
whichever hole.
that sounds like that's just a recipe.
Yeah,
for
I'm sure he
stuffing.
will be happy to participate in that experiment.
Yeah. Kai specifically feels a weird, sharp message against his neck.
It hasn't been an hour. Wait.
Yep, against his neck, a sharp metal prick. You definitely think is a dagger. Jane, definitely think there's a gun pressed against your cheek. Just
Oh.
the mention of this.
All right. I hope that's not what I think it is.
My gun. Ready to fire. Remember how you wanted me to kill you? I can always take that shot.
You know,
Keep any of those fucking rots away from me. How about that?
all
We're
right.
only
So
messing. We're
no
only messing,
obelisk,
Malcolm.
no obelisk stones near Malcolm. Noted. But in that case, we get to report to Aranor, and we still get to uphold our job working for the Empire, and
Well,
we get
before
to make some money.
Right, Will. But before we go there, all right. So we figured out you and your whatever that guy with the dragon and all that business. We figured out me, what I am, and that creepy fish creature or whatever it is. Right. So that's 2 things. Now we got another 3 to kind of figure out, right? So what were the other 2? Like there must be some clues on them that we know. We have names, right? We have names for.
Yeah. Loka and Chifu. Loka was the wizard, Chifu was the fighter, and then Trisum was the 5th member that nobody knows.
All right, Loka. Okay, a wizard, right? I mean, them
Yeah.
there probably like loads of wizards around. So potentially, where could?
Isn't Aaron a wizard?
All right, but he doesn't know
He
anything
is the
about
archer.
it. Yeah, he doesn't know really too much about it, but
we
perhaps
asked
there's
him,
some sort of
actually?
maybe there's.
I mean, we're working with Mr. Gold. I'm sure he's gonna know if Aranor doesn't know.
I mean, I don't want to talk to that guy anymore. He seems to be.
He put us in
Hey,
fucking
this is
jail.
what I do.
Yeah, we don't
talking,
want to.
You know. Well, like I could just talk to him, and you guys, if you guys don't want to talk, you guys don't have to say anything. It's
But
what I do.
every time we do something for him, that means we're gonna have to pay him back with something else. And,
Yeah, the price is too high. He's really expensive. That's why he's called Mr. Gold.
I mean, that is true, but at the
I mean,
same time,
what do you guys know about souls? Do you actually, any of you know how it works?
I have no idea.
Could we make some kind of check, DM?
Yeah, history or religion, but it's with disadvantage because, well,
Okay.
Does lacking a soul. give
Yeah,
you
to
advantage?
see if
you've got quadruple disadvantage.
Damn it.
History or religion, did
17.
you say?
Yeah.
17.
History.
A d6 I can also add in case it's not good enough.
12.
Okay. Wow. Okay. 12 as well. And a natural 20, damn you, DM.
Not my fault, it's so hard. Well, anyone above 15 will... yeah. Remember from the past that when someone would pass away, you hear stories of people getting judged before they would either get sent into the celestial realm or sent to the Nine Hells. On very rare occasions, people would go to the Shadowfell, but yeah, you didn't roll that high enough to figure out why.
If there's zombies around, right? That means that. What does that mean? That the souls are trapped? They're not moving on, or is it? I don't get that.
I think zombies are maybe soulless bodies. That's why I think you are not like that, Malcolm. Because they feel like they have forgotten everything, who they are, the memories. They don't have notion of anything, and you are not like that. So what could be the difference between a zombie and you? The soul, I guess.
Well, maybe
What
the
do
brain
you-
cells.
Hmm?
Maybe the brain cells. I actually have them. Most people lack them.
But wouldn't they die eventually? If you were like them, wouldn't you be rotting? You don't. You are not rotting. You are preserved.
Preserved
All right,
as to our corpse.
I have a plan. I think it's a good one. Like we said, we go to Aranar, we speak to him, but we kind of show him the map because there's other cities on this map, and we can maybe find out if there's something interesting about either of them that could link us to something to do with the
Hatib.
Yep, that's the word. Yeah,
Maybe we can check the library. There's the library here.
I
Maybe an
mean,
old book with, stories.
in
we
the
could,
restricted section.
We could
The
perhaps
restriction-
as well.
Let's go to the
Maybe the white flame might know something. I was
Right,
thinking
right. That
it
might
would
be a good
good.
idea.
We have been wanting to go visit them anyway.
Hmm.
That is a good point.
Yeah, I mean, you still don't have another member, so you should probably finish your, maybe just go there, do the
I mean,
final
it's-
exam.
I mean, is
And
it like
just,
a paper
you know.
exam where you have to like take like
Probably like a 20-minute thing, right? You just
Well,
fight.
it's about the time you stay. I should stay for another year potentially.
All right,
there.
you
Okay, so
are
you
you
stay
leaving
the
us, though?
year, we go back,
Yeah.
we return in a year, and we continue.
It would be kind of inconvenient for you to be gone for a year. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't really. I mean, as much as I want to please my family and my father's memory, will one day become a knight. But for now, my priorities are to save the world.
So that might be the link right there. Knights are generations and generations of people of the same family through an order, right? And your father or grandfather might have been one of the top teams.
Oh,
Or might have fought one of
alright.
the team.
Right. It could have been
Yes.
from the other order, right? What was the other order called? The order of the
the order
Black
of
Water?
the dawn, the order of dawn, right?
Right. I think that's what the name was. Yeah. Dawn, light, white, flames. I think that's a good lead.
I
Why
mean,
don't
they,
we?
they are related.
Yeah.
The white flame is a sub order of the order of dawn.
Exactly. So maybe that's where we look for things about you. And you said one was a wizard, right, Kai, and the other one was a druid,
Fighter.
fighter.
Right there.
Oh, all right. So maybe
Right.
the fighter one could have been someone related to the order of the white flame, perhaps.
I mean, I'd hope not, because the fighter one was me, and I don't want to go
Oh.
anywhere near your order.
I mean, there is nothing wrong with the order. You know that already. Look how full of morale I am. It will
Uh-huh.
be good for you.
Order-
You're a very funny guy.
You know, Malcolm, if you want, while they go in, we two can hang out, and I could show you how to play poker dice. I'm not really much of the nightly kind of guy. I don't know. They're my kind of
I
crowd.
mean, why do we have to go and do the boring stuff, and you guys kind of have to entertain yourself?
Well, because Well, I'm not going to say you two are the boring ones. However,
I'm not boring.
I'm definitely not boring at all. I mean, have you noticed
Two
the straw that
people-
I'm using is shaped like a phallus?
Yeah,
That's
we
not
had a
boring at all.
great night out just the other day, a few days ago. Remember that guy?
that was. Yes, but that was my doing.
Mm.
You
So?
were just there.
Yeah, I was having fun.
Also, if you think about it, the two people who are perfect beings shouldn't really be going out getting bigger ego boosts. So you go do the boring stuff while we have fun. I'm on
Yeah.
borrowed time. I'm gonna waste it however I like.
Alright.
As well, before we go, actually, we were in the university and we've come into the street now, right? I assume we
Yeah.
are talking as we are walking.
We were in the
street,
palace.
right?
Yeah, we were in the palace.
Yeah, we were in the palace.
We were in the palace, yeah. Okay, so we could find a quick place. I just need a few minutes, but I left a hair on Gyro's lap, so I could scry to see which conversations are going on there.
Fucking weird.
I mean, I don't
Well,
think that's
it's
gonna
useful.
work only because
I mean,
there was
hair,
a lot
it
of.
is actually pretty efficient. Hair does grow back.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like just him excreting himself and putting it on people is fucking weird.
I mean,
I
it's
mean, it could-
worth a
it could
try.
You're just jealous.
What that
Well, you wish
I
you could
don't
do it
use
too.
body parts. Yes, I'm quite jealous.
Actually, does your
I'm
hair
totally
grow back?
jealous.
Malcolm? If
I
you-
have no
Yes.
hair.
I don't
In the day,
think-
the day after, when I wake up, it's grown back whatever part is I took away.
I just noticed something. We've been together for so long, and Malcolm's hair hasn't grown an inch.
It's almost like it. It's almost like a dead chain.
Yeah, but I mean, none of it's
Well,
even fallen off. It's like it's
You're getting
that hasn't even
there.
been
I mean, he
changed.
could be cutting it. Are you cutting it like I do with the blade?
Where would you cut it?
No. Why would I care about my image?
Now, speaking of, I am
That's
overdue
for
for
the
a
living.
haircut pretty
That's
soon.
for the
This
living to care about.
this has been going on a little bit too long.
All right,
got
why
it
don't you
with my
guys
blade.
pamper yourself? Go have a little bit of fun. We'll go and see if we can scry on this hair. But I highly doubt it because I think the whole place was all, magic resistance and booby trap. But we'll
Yeah.
find out. I think it's a good
Mhm.
shout. And then we'll head
Yeah.
off to the Order of the Flame. So Kai, I guess it depends where you want to go. Do you want to go have fun with these two, or do you want to join me and Kai on?
Actually, Will, are you sure we're not gonna be needing your
I
sharp
mean,
mouth? Shall I say? I don't know how to call it. Your sharp tongue, silver tongue.
Wait.
I don't know.
But so
Yes.
the thing is, there's a certain clientele I am a lot better at talking to, and rule number 37: focus on your specialties. And I'm not a knight, so I feel like I'd be out of my
Actually-
element there.
Actually, we may be out of our element. However, I just did have an idea.
Hmm?
I can look at what they're doing and then use it against Thor whenever he does something stupid.
I mean, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind. It was just more like,
I mean, that's all I think of. If I can ruin his reputation and ego more, I'm happy
Oh, so you wanna switch places? Great. I guess Malcolm's going with you now.
Oh,
No,
uh,
if
Please.
I'm going, we're all going. Whether that's in 4 body bags or just not at all.
so what you're saying is we get to have fun.
No,
Oh,
mainly because the entire group's there. Why would that be fun?
No, all right. Well, I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to ruin Soul's only. Well, one of the things he really lacks and stuff like that. So
That's,
you
that
go.
is
You
the only. That
go
is
away.
the only reason. That is the only reason I'm coming, and there's no way. you
no,
can
you're
stop
not
me.
coming anymore. You're going with
Yeah.
Will. Will
we're
go
going to the
dragging him
dancing
away.
kobold.
I'm still invisible. There's no way you can stop me.
All right, you know what? That's fair. I'm going to the dancing kobold. Malcolm, you could fall behind. Guy, do you want to come?
I'm not good at drinking, so I probably should go with them.
Well, you might know them. There's other kobolds there. You might know some of them.
I was there. There was just like one kobold. And it's like,
Did
There
you
might
know
be
her?
another one.
no, I did. What?
I
Why
don't know.
would I
I'm just asking if you knew her or not.
Not all kobolds.
I don't know all kobolds.
I didn't say you did. I asked if you knew her.
No.
Did you have any, feelings for her?
oh yes. Do you have a lady kobold friend?
Do you even like
No.
lady kobolds, or do you prefer to
Gnomes? Dwarves?
mix races?
Well, I mean, whatever, but I didn't like that kobold.
Alright, this is interesting. We're digging deep into Kai's love life.
Mm. I
you
don't really
married?
understand your anatomy, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't really want to go into it, but it's a bit personal.
You.
Yes.
So why are you asking about it?
Well, like,
Are you looking for his penis?
yeah. Just kind of.
I'm wearing clothes. What are you doing?
I don't know. I've just seen like some kind of like reptile folk in the wild, like beast, little ones, you know. And
I'm not a
I
beast.
noticed they didn't. No, I know, but you are, like we are evolution from some kind of primate, I guess.
I think
and
he
you
wants
are
to,
from
I think he wants to see
another
it.
reptile, right?
You might as well just show him. He'll just satisfy his
I mean, the
curiosity.
lizard folk I was
I'm
with.
just
I mean,
curious,
I'm
Spice.
descending from dragons, I guess.
We're in a
Yeah.
public place.
Yeah.
You know that.
I mean, yeah, not here, but
I mean, we
it's
can
a bit-
hide him. He's tiny.
I'm-
Stay away from me!
Also, can we not assault every person we come across?
Wait,
No,
don't you
right.
do that all the time?
No.
Actually,
I'm walking
not
away
that.
now.
All right, okay. Ghost cry on your hair,
All
your
right.
pubic hair.
I could just. Is it a lot of people around? Actually, are we like in a very busy street?
I assume we are, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're going around like the second layer. It's not that busy as in like the third layer where it's really crowded. Here it's more.
Is it
Free
like
room and-
benches or something like that?
yeah,
in the
here it's
street?
more nicer with benches, fountains, and this
Okay.
looks like where the rich people of the city are living.
So I'll ask someone. I need someone to come with me because I will lose consciousness. Someone could just take my clothes and I wouldn't even realize. So,
Sure.
and then we can sit on the bench and I'll just focus on that. Okay.
Hey,
Maybe
you keep-
Kai. Just-
You keep
What?
an eye on them two. I'm gonna go off to Dancing Kobold. I got the hat in case I need to get to you too. Malcolm, if you want to come, great. If not,
No,
great.
I've decided I'm going to ruin Saul's trip to his order.
All right, I will be getting drinks at the Dancing Kobold then if you need me. Or no, not drink. Sorry, a drink. Oh, look at Jane.
No.
A
Ah,
drink. Singular.
Drinks.
Not
No,
a
you're-
Magnum.
Are
drink,
you
just
able
like
to?
a-
Why don't you stay with us, Will? Isn't it a bit early to get smashed?
Okay, first of all, rule number
It's 5 o'clock
25:
somewhere.
never too early. Second of all, I that is a
This
fair
is
point. I
second
don't
of
have a
all.
counter argument, so.
I mean, I know you. You say one. You mean one bottle. I know you already.
Yeah, as opposed to 10 that I used to do. I'm working my way down. I'm. Who am I kidding? Yeah, it would be 10. All right, I'm sticking around.
All right, so I'll just sit on the bench, kind of close my eyes, and kind of concentrate on the hair. Kind of like imagine like my consciousness moves like into the air, and I see just like like my eyes like they were floating into the sky and towards where the hair is, and I'll see if I can scry on it.
As you fly closer towards it, but your scrying has no effect.
Oh, okay.
Feels
there's,
like you're getting blocked somehow.
Okay. I will. I'll just kind of like try a bit harder for a second. I guess like okay, something is not working. I guess at first, and then when I realize that something is blocked here, I'll say, "Oh, this is not working. Something is blocking my magic," like you said, Jane.
Yeah,
you were
I
right.
thought so.
There must be some kind of anti-magic something going on there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the palace. You would expect that. I'm sure they're up to no good in there.
Yeah.
All right, next option. Let's go.
Order the
Alright.
white flame. Here we come.
And please, Malcolm, like you said, if you are coming, it's not gonna be to embarrass me in front of people. So I will ask you either
I
to
won't-
refrain from commenting.
I won't
like
be
to
embarrassing
think-
you. I will make you regret all your life choices.
All right, so we better go a different time when Malcolm is not with us. I'm not prepared to be embarrassed right now.
You know what?
Right
and you
now.
shouldn't.
How are you going to know?
you
He's
shouldn't-
invisible.
Then you shouldn't make such horrible decisions.
Well, you are not no one to judge my decisions or act
Malcolm.
upon them. So you have to have some respect for me. This is going a bit far. I put up with all your judgment constantly. It's okay, but you
Because
will
you
not
make
be embarrassed
dumb
me in
decisions.
public.
All right.
You made bad decisions too, and I don't tell you all the time. It's your
Let's-
fault you are like this.
Let's take it easy,
My fault I
everybody.
got
Look,
killed?
Malcolm.
Yes,
To be
you were in the
fair-
wrong place, stealing things, of course.
I
It's
wasn't.
karma.
I told you. I was doing a job for someone. I was moving a box.
That you didn't know the contents of, right?
And I wasn't
So
paid for
that was a wrong decision. You were on the wrong
I'm sorry
place.
I got killed.
Well, I'm sorry that I made bad decisions. When it
And,
comes to
like-
your mind, it's the same, right?
Like
Will is
like
going
talking
to
Big Vex,
subtlecast
like Big Big.
blindness at 3rd level on both Malcolm and Soul.
You don't see me. I'm invisible still. I'm just
I don't
walking
think
around.
I have to see you, actually. Let me read
Yeah.
the spell description before I try it. Oh, that you can see. Okay, then in that
Yep.
case, I'm going to subtle cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
Yep.
That works.
Wait,
I mean,
you need to, do
what?
you not need to
Oh.
see someone to dispel magic too?
You dispel a
No.
magical effect, so it's like invisibility. It's just gone.
Yeah.
And because it's subtle, it just happens. I don't...
Yeah, I mean, we can't counterspell that.
You can't.
None of
Oh.
us can.
Here you are. So
And
could you
then
please
after
just
that-
agree to be nice while we are there? It's very
No.
simple. So could you not come? Is that okay too?
And
No,
I'm going
I kind
to
of want to ruin this for you.
subtle cast at 3rd level, light or deafness on both Soul and Malcolm.
Oh, which one do you want actually?
Oh, both of you. You're both getting
No, I mean like
deafness.
deafness or blindness. You have to
Deafness.
choose one.
No, you're both being
Deafness.
deaf. can.
I'll add
Deaf,
my
yeah, okay.
d6 to that.
Okay, con save coming up.
Yep.
How is it DC
I saved.
15?
Yeah, seems a bit low actually, right?
Yeah, it seems very low for...
His,
Shouldn't it be 16 at this
his
point?
charisma's shit.
It's because I got a
believe.
+4 charisma, maybe? That might be why?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have a
maybe.
20.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
8 plus 4 plus proficiency. So 8 plus 7, 15.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
okay,
both
that
of
makes
you
sense, yeah.
succeeded.
Alright, and it was
Ah.
subtle, so it's not like Will
Hmm.
visibly did anything.
It's kind of like, what's going on?
Anyway, look, can we just get going to the Order of the White Flame and get
Can
what
we not
need?
go
Malcolm?
now? I don't want to get in trouble there. I'm sorry. You have to understand me. It's my choice. I will go alone a different time.
Look, would it make you feel better if you went alone right now and the rest of us wait for you at the Dancing Kobold?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. Malcolm, you okay with that compromise for right now? Please?
You have to promise me you tell them about your hand.
I can't do that, Malcolm.
Then no, I'm
They'll-
not happy with it.
They will judge me. I can't. I
Yes.
can't take the judgment. That's what they do.
You
That's
should be.
why.
Wait, this order, they judge? I thought they would offer to help you, though. If you're a member saying, hey, I got myself into something fighting evil too deep in my head, wouldn't they help you rather than judge you?
Well, they will say, "What did you do in first place?" I might probably be punished even.
Well, I mean, I would have thought that being one of, even if you're trying to be one of their members, they would understand that you're younger as a member, not physical age, although that is the case too. But like, you haven't been in the service very long. That they would be a lot more compromising about that, being
But
like, well, you know,
But
he
I
fought
have
an
though. I've been 6 years there. 5 actually.
Yeah, but not officially though. Or has it been officially?
Yeah, it has been officially. I just left a little bit earlier as a family leave. It wasn't that I escaped.
I mean, I would think that being a holy order that was meant to help people, they would help someone.
And
I
you know,
don't know.
I don't think they'll know you over here. I mean, you did that
That
back
is
home,
also a good point.
right?
Yeah.
I
you
guess
go-
so. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, there's,
I
there's
should
no
just
risk in that. As
Speak
well.
to the
If-
person in charge.
And come at it from an angle of not just, oh, I've gotten this on my hand. Come at it from an angle of, hey, this thing is stuck on my hand. I could use some help, which is true. You know, it's not like you want this thing on your hand, you know? So I think if you just come at them with that sort of talking point, then that would make it less judgy and more like, hey, this person is a victim. They need our help, right? I would think so as knights.
Yeah, well, it
It's
depends.
your
but,
decision. It's your decision to make. You don't need to make promise to any one of us. Malcolm, let's go. Don't make me restrain you or beat you up.
Can I
Come on.
can I do an insight check to see if he wants the V out of his hand? Really?
Oh, please, yeah.
Not a lot.
I'll just go against my passive, I
11.
guess. That is 10. 9. My passive deception, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, -1. So my passive deception should be, yeah. So yeah, it's enough. It should be 9, my passive deception. So yeah, you will see that I don't want to have the thing removed.
All right,
kind
come
of
on.
like
Do
look
the
to the
dancing
sides, you know?
kobold. Let's go.
I will use speaking to Saul's mindset. Sometimes power is not worth it, and that's it. I will leave it as that.
I'll look
sharp
at
words.
I'll look at Kai like with words like wisdom, you know, this kind of like I know kind of thing, you know, this face like and regret a little as well, shame.
And I'll be like, all right, Malcolm, at the very least, you can get to have me hammered and not annoy you as much.
I suppose I can accept that. I've at least
Thank
put
you.
doubt in him. I'm happy with that.
Mhm.
All right,
Thank
come
you.
on. See you later. So,
All
if you
right.
need, wait. Can
Mhm.
you give us a piece of your hair, not pubic, or a fingernail, or something, to we can communicate with you? Can we communicate with you?
Oh,
I don't know.
Actually, it depends. It only sometimes the forces from above it works, but normally it
Give
should be
us
me only.
Kitiara. That's what you
Okay.
need. To do.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. Kitty, I'll just click my fingers because she wasn't with us right now. And she will appear. Said, oh, I have a special mission for you. You are to stay with my friends today, and I will go to the Order of the White Flame. Is that
You'll
okay
be
with you?
You'll be safe with us. We won't get you killed like Sol does.
I'll smile. She's battle ready, don't worry. She's not afraid.
We will fly over
Alright.
to Kai and sit on Kai's shoulder.
We'll give it like maybe 2 hours or 1 hour or so, and then we'll try to maybe come find you.
Yeah,
Or
that
we'll meet
sounds
in the
good.
middle.
I will contact you through Kitiara as soon as
Okay.
I finish. If it's okay, she will just, yeah, I could. She sees that she picks you on the cheek randomly. You will know that I'm on my way back.
Okay, we could do that then. All right, come on, guys.
All right,
Alright.
and I'll
Have
just for a
fun
second,
talking.
I'll as I'm leaving, you will see that I'm going through my backpack, and I get this little book out. You know, there is like it's got like a emboss of a white flame kind of symbol on it, and just kind of like
And I'll
hold
just
it on
say
my
to
hand.
Have fun talking to the other knights.
Oh
bef-
yes,
Before he leaves, I'm going to. Hey, hold on a minute. And I'm going to.
uh-huh.
Ooh, do. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what happened before. But you'll be okay now. This is gonna shock you a little bit. Shock you. You just feel like this electricity just
Whoa.
sparks through you. And I will
Whoa.
use. I'll cast Enhance ability on you, and give you
Ooh.
Eagle Splendor. And so you have
Oh,
advantage
wow.
on charisma checks.
Oh, I guess I speak and my voice is changed. Like it sounds a bit more like persuasive kind of straight away, like louder in a kind of like a bossy way. And I'll say, actually, Jane, could you please come with me?
You got this. You'll be fine.
I just not sure
The
what
thing
the
is,
questions
if I come
I need
with
to
you,
ask.
Malcolm's gonna just be turning around and be like, "Nope, if Jane's going, I'm going." I gotta keep him.
So
under
could we
control.
just quickly take 2 minutes and I could write down the things I need to ask just to make sure.
And I'll be like, remember rule number 6: go in with a clear mind.
All right.
Oh
go on.
yes.
You've
Wait.
never-
List
You've
of
never
things I need
followed
to
that
ask.
rule.
What was that, Malcolm?
You've never followed that rule.
You know what? That's a fair point. That's why I'm not the master. I'm still a student.
DM, can we do I'll jot things down, and when Souls looks at it, we can type what questions we asked.
Sure, but you have to type them now and send them to me, and I will pick them out of random.
Okay, we'll do
Oof,
that.
Okay.
So it's more accurate.
Brutality.
Okay.
As they're doing that, I'll just be so
Okay.
Malcolm. I mean, you might be in good fun and all, but is there a reason you pick on Soul so much? Don't mind
He's
me
made a
asking.
lot of stupid decisions and still feels self-confident and over-cocky.
I mean, that I've made more dumb decisions than he has, and you know what I mean. You tend to
You're not
remark,
as
but that's about it.
egotistical.
Hmm?
You're
Oh.
not as egotistical.
Ah,
Give it a few months, me and him would have got along, because me and him would have been the same. Then I got a reality check,
oh. I mean,
and now he's getting up the backside. Oh well, at least he's trying to with his hand, with the thing we're trying to fight.
he is still kind of young, and you know,
He's an idiot. They both are.
so am I. No.
Issue
Well-
is the thing with you though. You're malleable.
I don't know what that means, but I appreciate the word.
I can easily talk you into something.
Okay.
Also, you usually drink, so you'll agree with it. You usually think I'm sound mind because I'm sober.
Well,
You're more likely to listen to me. Usually,
if,
usually it keeps you alive.
well, if I could just make a bit of a request, you know, with a lot of things, hey, if you want to poke fun at him, that's your two's business. But could you maybe ease up when it comes to something really important like his identity or his night thing? You know, unless you have good intentions. But still.
He's already ruined. With that mark on his hand, he's put us all at risk. He's already ruined that oath, and he still
I
thinks
mean-
himself honourable.
Well, I mean, I think we've
He
all
has-
kind of put
He has a
ourselves at
deadly,
risk.
evil mark. If there are any wizards, any clerics, any form of divine caster in there, they're going to recognise him, and he's going to die.
You don't
gonna die in that
necessarily
room.
know that, though.
Any
I
All
would
it
know
is
that.
is one
Sorry.
inquisitive wizard, one inquisitive cleric. What are they best known for? Their insight.
What out of game? What
ahead.
what other questions do you want to ask?
So I was thinking to ask. The thing is that we don't really have the names of these people, though. So
But I thought we did get the names of the top team. didn't
Yeah, we did get the names.
Yeah.
We do have the names.
Yeah.
oh, really? We have the name for the
Yeah,
of the
top
top
team.
team. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just have a look at my notes. Let's check.
Should be session 23.
23. Okay, okay.
And the final thing Will's is going to say to
22.
Malcolm is just like, well, Malcolm,
Oh yeah, we have the
There-
names. Okay.
there's still a bit of you, I'm sure, that's just as human as me and Soul are. So, if there's one thing I learned in my negotiations is people can surprise you. I think he'll surprise you in a way better than you think.
Unless he chops off that hand. No.
I mean, if it's magical, I doubt cutting it off is
He's-
going to work.
He's into some dark shit. It's gonna get us fucked over.
Oh.
And apparently I'm the bad guy. However, if I remember correctly, I was the one who got attacked last.
Nobody here is bad. None of my clients are bad. Just the situations they're in, unfortunately.
He just openly accepted a dark evil power for no reason.
Yes,
Now we
and
just have to trust him with a dark evil power on his hand. But he's the honourable hero of us? Okay. You see the logic, or lack of, and the hypocrisy, right? I'm not just being blind.
no, you're not. But we people, you know, again, the fact we people are hypocrites, myself included. I mean, but I'm one to maybe. I'm just asking if you can just cut him a bit of a break. That's all.
When he earns his honour. But to me, it's never gonna happen. He's already defeated his morals.
People can surprise you. You surprised me.
Sending it to you on Roll20.
Yep.
No, it didn't go through.
Damn
Hide
it,
those
only
messages.
the first one.
Only the
I
first one.
mean, I'm just gonna erase that off the memory banks that I've seen it. I have not seen it.
Why did it do that? It ruined it.
Hold on, will the training. 6 years. He has to start again.
It's okay.
So Chifu was the fighter.
Yes,
Is
I
that how you spell?
I had
Now it has.
I had Chifu. That was me.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know.
Man, it's
I assume
very,
that's
very
how it
drag
spelled.
queen. I don't know. It sounds like a drag queen named Chifu. Like that. Chifon Bon.
No, that was Wong Fu. Wong Fu
Yeah,
was
Wong
the
Fu.
dragon.
That was one.
Yeah, one point. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, but
Wow.
you need to focus on the wizard. So what was the wizard's name?
Oh, the
The wizard
wizard
was
okay.
Loka.
Loka, yeah, okay.
Okay, so something to do with luck.
And
All
I'll
right.
just
I'll scribble on a note, give that to him, and then be like, all right, you're gonna be well. Go now before my whatever I gave you vanishes.
There is a question missing. I see number 2, but what is number 1?
Yeah, don't worry, you'll figure it out.
I'll
All right, see you later.
just,
And I'll start
Alright.
heading back
Yeah.
towards him.
It doesn't
Alright.
matter at this point. I will literally just.
Oh, it's like spell like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. The descendant has something to do with the stopping the dating. The descendants. What is the descendants mean?
If it's
You might be his
descendant.
descendant.
Yeah,
My
I think, like,
okay, yeah.
Your
yeah,
descendant.
my descendant. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
But,
So I'll just righteously, you see, like doing like a Zenk, walking in a straight line, kind of like chest up, like just bump going on the street, like oblivious to people, just cutting through, kind of thing.
Sure. Eventually, you will come across a building that looks pretty much like the same one on the map. A old Asian-looking building. But as you go towards the entrance up the stairs, you will see like 12 different banners of all sorts of clans, one including the White Flame.
Mhm.
So you might already assess that this is more of a collective
Okay.
place for these types or groups or orders. If you eventually will walk more up, and then from left to right you see all this type of fighting styles being practiced by what you will assume is all the older orders or fighting groups or whatever you can find there. As you will go all the way up, you will a gigantic open plaza as well, with a few totems and meeting places and stuff like that. And you see in the far left, smaller than the rest of the ones you would assume is the White Flames.
Oh, okay. So I'll kind of like while I'm making sure that my symbol in my armor is well polished, I'm kind of like discreetly before I enter, making sure I polish it, like, and then I'll make my way and I see the White Flame kind of side. So I'll just slowly kind of like make my way towards that one, holding the little book, the measure on my hand.
You get a few eyes looking towards you, but once they see your armor and stuff, they probably more of, I've never seen that guy before, but
I'm
with the
just
type of
nodding.
armor and
Nodding around like I know people, even though I don't.
yeah, you see some people like they react back like yo, and some just simply ignore you.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get towards the building, and all the doors just open. You see two people meditating like on the ground, and there's one guy currently practicing with a stick against like a few training bags.
I just look at them. I'll say the typical thing from my order. My honor is my life. Like a greeting.
And the guy with the stick, he will stop and look at you. Hi,
Hello.
stop.
Hi. I am not from this town. I'm from far away, from Arborea. I'm also a member of the Order of the White Flame, and I was coming to check in and check who is potentially in charge, to find out some information, have a little talk, if that's okay. How is today going?
You came all the way from Boradia just to check on us. To see if
Well,
we were okay.
Not really. More like, I have this copy of the measure. I know it's updated monthly, and I lost a few months already. So I'm wondering if there is some new rules or things that have been changed. So I was hoping to get a new copy of updated copy of the measure. Our book of conduct.
I'm sorry to tell you, but that book has not been updated in this country for years.
Oh, really? Oh, you see, like Saul's face is like shock, kind of like, perhaps it works different in different places, I guess. Who will be in charge today? I was hoping to speak to one of the mentors, perhaps, to dig out check some information. I am a state mage now as well as a member, and I was doing some research that I would be interested to be helped with, if that's something that you could offer for me.
Well, congrats on your promotion as state mage, but sorry, but all the mentors they got sent to Newfall.
Oh,
Since
to
they
the
are
war.
Newfall, it's the
Newfall.
southwestern city.
Okay.
They are currently helping getting rid of some of the monstrosities that live there, but I've heard some of them will be moving back soon here to help with, what they call the current war going on.
One of them wouldn't happen to be an older gentleman called Sir Tristan Starbreeze, wouldn't it, really?
I know Sir Tristan, but like I said, he went to Nilfall. I am not sure if he
Oh.
comes back here.
Oh, wow, okay, he's actually my mentor. He's
Really?
my master of swords, yes, I was trained by him.
Hmm.
He fought along my father on the front line years and years ago. I don't know if you heard my father's name. He was Sir Arthur Sonderberg. He died on battle.
Sorry, doesn't ring any bell.
I know, it's such a long time, but all right.
Like, we barely hear anything from outside of transit.
I
But
can
it's good to hear
imagine.
that you guys keep the traditional part of our order.
The measure, yes. So here, I see. So I guess if you don't update the measure, that means that your beliefs are. I kind of like stop talking as I said that. I just think on my mind, I think to myself, your beliefs are even older than mine that I'm not happy with, and I'll kind of like not say that aloud. I just think, and I said, they must be traditional. Yeah.
Well,
Even more
traditional, once the Empire realized that we are pretty good at slaying big creatures, well, that's more of the part that we decided to focus on.
Oh, like Monster Hunter. Yes, I actually didn't do that much of Monster Hunting back at home. That was the thing that I had left to do. I still have a year of training. I'm not a knight, as you can see. I don't have the insignias or anything as such. But perhaps if you want, we could train a little bit, as I didn't really get anything else what I wanted, but at least we could meditate and train if you want. I see you guys are ready.
Sure. Any weapon of choice?
Yes, I have my blades, and I'll just unsheath my blades, if that's okay.
Sure. I can take it, and he will throw away the staff.
Right,
Whenever you are ready.
Okay, and I'll just kind of like concentrate for a second. I imagine like when I do like almost like in Game of Thrones, you feel like a pressure on the actual floor a little bit, like things start to move around me slightly as I'm getting ready to do this sword dance, and I will start doing like almost like when you do karate, you know, you have like certain moves that they're always the same, so they will have these kind of tables of moves as well, so they are like twists, spins, like flip backwards and all that, getting close to the opponent, and it will be like a dance off in a way to start. So I'll do that. Should I do maybe a performance check for that one?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have advantage on charisma still, right? From
Mhm.
the enhanced ability. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that
I'll
will be
claim in clutch.
Yeah, that'll be a 16.
You don't look like an ass, so
Okay, no, I'm happy with that. So then once I get close, I will kind of like with both swords, I'll try to do a killing cut straight away just to kind of impress. I assume my opponent is going to stop it. I'll do it slowly. So if I see that he's not actually stopping me, I will stop myself so I don't cut his head off. But I will start with the strongest move, like whack, kind of thing.
well, if you decide to not actually go follow through with the attack, he will just stand still there.
I'll just do non-lethal. So I'll kind of do that, but I'll use my blades the wrong way. So in case he actually hits, he won't slice his throat as such.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, make an regular attack,
Okay.
just the one.
Alrighty. So I'll do Fate. That sounds like relevant. 16 to hit.
It almost felt like you indeed would go in to hit him, but last second he very casually just dodge underneath you, and he will poke you in the face with one of his fingers, just on your
Ooh.
forehead.
Oh!
Too greedy. You have to be more relentless if you want to hit me.
Yep. I'll kind of like move my sword, you know, like drop the sword from one hand to the other and kind of like try to pick it up and just stab him with both swords in one hand, just kind of like a dirty move to see if he actually get to that. I'll do an attack. It's okay.
Yeah, you will attack once again.
Alright, so I'll try Destiny this time. Coming up. Sorry guys, if I'm taking a bit too much time, I feel guilty.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, once again
Alright.
he will literally just dodge simply to the side with it. Interesting technique. Only interesting though. You have
I
to
mean,
do better.
you haven't seen anything yet, and I will actually cast Fog Cloud, and I will try to hit him as the fog clouds is starting to take place. I will bonus action try to hit him on the back with the hilt of my sword.
Sure.
I guess that's kind of broken. I don't know. I think I can only hit with a
like
bonus
he's not
action.
attacking back, so
Yeah?
technically
Okay.
his turn is over.
All right. Okay. I'll do that then. So as I cast Fog Cloud, I'll imagine like Soul just kind of like saying a words of power, and he just does this move with the swords kind of in the air, and then the fog starts appearing all around him. But then he will just go on the floor, kind of drop low, and kind of like hit him from the back, hopefully.
Sure. Then make
Alright.
with advantage if he is blinded. Or
Ooh, okay, yeah, he will be heavily obscured, so am I, but I will just be aware of what's happening, so I'll just try to remember, so as long as he doesn't move.
Is Fog Cloud an action or
Yeah,
Or-
he's allowed me to do the bonus action
Alright,
attack,
okay.
even though I shouldn't really be doing it. I
like
think.
otherwise you would just do fog clouds, then wait 6 seconds and then attack.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
lame.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, DM.
access to 18th level stuff here? That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be
Just this
much
once.
better this time. 23
Yeah, this
to
time
hit.
you will hit him with like the back of your swords. Then he, for only 5 points of damage, he will just take one step back and dirty technique as well.
Well,
You
magic
learned
is
that
with
in
me.
Borrelia? Is that what your
Well,
methods are subscribing?
I am family of Feywild blood, Feywild blood, or whatever you call it, Fey blood. So I have innate magic. This is my own style. But magic was okay. Actually, talking about magic, I was wondering, as we are kind of like fighting,
Yeah, sure.
have you heard of someone called Chifu?
Chifu?
Mm-hmm.
The other
So you
name.
seem to know quite a lot of people.
The other name.
Is that Oh, Loka. I mean, Loka. Sorry, yeah, it's true. You said the wizard. Sorry. I guess I said Chifu, and then I correct myself. I mean, Loka. Yeah, sorry.
Are these members of the Order of the White Flame as well, or you're just
Oh
spitballing here?
no, these are. Have you heard the Tatim? He's like old warriors. The ones everyone knows about them. The one who who provoked the change, the big events, when the sky changed and all the
You're looking for
stars.
ruination. Yeah.
Ruination, yes, sorry, thank you. Thank you,
I
DM.
saw you struggling for a moment. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna wait a few seconds. You're getting there.
Yeah. I was thinking the
the
Cataclysm,
moment,
and I think it's not that.
the moment you spit the name out, Tatim, you see that the one you're battling with, he just drops his guard, and the two meditating also drop the meditation. Don't say those names here.
Oh, are they bad? Well, they
Boy.
are bad. They destroyed everything, yes. But well,
No unholy names in here, okay?
fair enough.
One of the few rules we get from tradition.
All right. Yes, it's just. I mean, I believe that this person was a wizard of the Order of Dawn. That's all. I was wondering. I know we are not the same, but just being affiliated, I just thought maybe. I think I'll better go to Newfold and maybe speak to people of higher rank. Do you think there will be? I mean, they must have headquarters and stuff, right? Or will they just be battlefield battle?
Well, they are kind of respected there. So if you go to the chain of command in Newfall, especially with your little state mage book you have over there, I think you will be fine.
All right.
But just to make sure,
Mhm.
take this, and he will go to like an altar in the back of the room. He will kind of take a chime from it. Usually this only goes to Knights of the White Flame, but
Oh, wow.
you didn't get it from me, and he will wink at you.
Oh, thank you. I'll kind of like genuflex, kind of like on an honor pose, like, when you're going to be knightified, whatever it's called, So I just do like a genuflection.
Yeah,
there.
don't
Thank
make it weird. It's
it's very kind of you. That's all right. That was good. Very good fight. Where did you learn how to fight like that? You are very formidable.
well, no offense, but compared to creatures that are 30 feet tall, a humanoid is just a humanoid.
Fair enough. Oh, I won't say anything. I'll think to myself, well, I'm fake. but I won't say anything. I'll just say, yeah, humanoids. All right. Very nice. Thank you for your help. If it's okay with you, I'll just, like, out of game, I'll just stay training for a little bit, so it doesn't feel like I just came and go. So I'll just say, yeah, let's keep fighting for a bit, and if you guys are up for it, and maybe train with the other one who is meditating too, and kind of like share like a few stories, like something simple and stuff like that, and then I'll leave once.
About your school and whatever, who knows.
Yeah, talking about how things were back at home and the difference between the order here and there, and just kind of like general, like, oh yeah, did you have this kind of trainer and all this kind of, it's kind of like college talk, yeah, for nights, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Cool. Thank you, Dan.
while he's doing all that, so as soon as they get to the dancing kobold, first thing Will's gonna do is he's gonna find his Uncle Derry, and he's gonna say, "Now, Uncle, you've been very kind to me and my clients and my friends. So I want to contribute to the family business of this bar. So I'm not going to take no for an answer, but I'm going to give you 6 platinum to help pay with bills and other things."
Will, you're our most faithful customer so far. Literally, our yearly annual budget is already... you already contributed enough to that, so... You already don't
still
have
doing it.
to.
I'm
It's-
still doing it, and Will's gonna hand him 6 platinum on the table, and then I'll be like, "Now, if you'll excuse me, Uncle, is it okay if I have a bottle of wine? Just a bottle,
Sure.
and then I'll just get the
5
bottle
silver
of wine.
pieces. And we'll tap
Okay.
the table.
Yep. And then Will will actually he'll put down a gold piece, and he'll say, just keep the change."
I'm fucking kidding with you, Will. What the
Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, fine. I'll take the gold piece back, and then Will takes the bottle of wine, and it'll cut to him with Malcolm and Jane and Kai at the table, and then Will, only a quarter into the wine bottle, like after a couple minutes, he'll just say, "And this guy, he kept saying that you roll these dice. If you roll 6 of them, and then you're supposed to scream out Yahtzee. It's a stupid title. It's not gonna catch on. I keep telling him this."
It's actually quite stupid.
Thank you, Jane. You see, she gets it. Like, how is that what comes to mind when you roll dice?
That sounds a lot like Johasi in chess.
Thank you. You see, and I told him that, and the next thing you know, the guy got a patent, and I haven't heard from him since. And that's why I try to be as honest with my other clients as possible, but they insist on doing some dumb shit sometimes.
There was a remember that casino? They had that reverse roulette there, which is kind of strange.
That's right. Yeah.
They make you sit on these chairs and then spin you around. Well, the blood rushes and and then they make you place bets. I think it's some sort of thing that they do to kind of make you happy while you're gambling your life away.
Exactly. It's supposed to catch you off guard. That's why, if you're inebriated already, you can't be caught off guard. Be off guard. You can't go any further.
Hey, I just while Soul's not here, we can chit chat about him a little bit. Malcolm,
Sure.
I don't entirely disagree with you about him, right? He's kind of been a bit. His judgment's all over the place. Let's just say that.
Oh, you've noticed.
Well, I know. All right, I'm not saying anything because I know it'll hurt his feelings and stuff like that. And I know you don't really care about feelings, so we just let you say whatever you need to say because there's nothing really stopping you, right? So.
I mean, if you think about it, he's being a complete arse. He made me. He told me I was to blame for my death.
But that's my point. He'll say things because that's what he believes.
He's an idiot.
Sure, whatever. He says whatever he needs to say. All right.
And it's going to get him killed.
Right. But that's why we're there for him, to be his moral compass, and we have to be
going
that.
to be his meat shield.
You're never close to him to be his meat shield, so you don't need to really worry about that. That's my problem.
I'm sorry, but who was the one he cried to when a big man turned up and walked in front of him? Me. That's who he cried to.
Well, whatever the case is, he seems to be going on a little bit of a dark path, especially once the that obelisk stone gets mentioned. He seems to be just quite focused about that.
It's all he's interested in.
And I feel like you're right. He might do anything
Yes, he
to
will.
get it.
He will. That's the thing. You're all not seeing it.
Oh, I'm seeing it.
The minute one of those come into contact, he's going to kill one of them. He will go to the extremes.
We've
for
seen a
it.
couple of them now. He hasn't gone that far.
Oh, you mean the one he tried to steal before Will could get to it to finish his part of his destiny?
He didn't know
You
what
mean
was
that?
going to happen. For him, that is part of his destiny.
Getting power. Yeah.
Well, people have different things. You got. Come on, Malcolm. You say you're the smartest one from us all, but yet you're just constantly just spewing out things that you're just not making any sense. You got to think outside the box. You're just always talking about the bad things, but we can.
Because that's all there is in this life.
Well, in your life, probably, but not in ours.
I mean,
were
I
good
think this
things.
wine's pretty decent. It's not bad, but it's not amazing.
Shut up. There were good things. Then I lost it all because we all fucked up in a past life. And now I'm
Well,
fake-
you know what?
That
You know
sounds
what, Malcolm? If something's lost, it can always be found.
right? You're not completely out of this. Do
sorry,
you
but
want? The question is, do you want to get back to the way you were? Yes or no?
no.
Then stop.
I've wasted my life,
Fine. Stop complaining about it
and
then.
now I'm being forced to deal with it.
No,
He
then
is-
deal with it.
Soul is a constant reminder now of that. You all are, but he's the worst. He's the most like what I was back then, an idiot.
Well, Falcon,
And
what
now-
is it you do want?
I want what I've been denied.
To die?
Yes, I want it. Do you know what this is like watching you sit there and destroy your liver? Do you know what it's like watching day in and day out you eat anything? I can't. I'm not here. I'm just the mind I wasted in my youth. Just trotting along. I am not in this world. I am not a part of it. And here you all are squandering what you have. Phil most especially. He's the youngest of us. And he's decided dark power as quickly as possible. And you all seem to be okay with that idea.
We're not okay. We're all in this shit together, aren't we?
Then why aren't any of you... why are you all okay with the dark fucking mark on his hand?
We're not okay, but he's not gonna do anything
honest,
about
I
it.
don't know how
No,
to
he's
get rid
not.
of it. I'm gonna
But
be
you
honest, I don't
think
know how to
us
get
being
rid of it.
his moral compass will change that. So you tell him right now when he gets back, if he isn't already dead, because there are two possibilities here. Either he's going to figure out that that order over there is shit and they're not going to do anything or notice, or he's going to be dead because they're realizing he's now a dark force.
Well, hold on. Kiara is still here, right? She wouldn't be here if he's dead, so...
Right. So,
Then that means
Kitiara
not-
just kind of peck you in the cheek as you say that.
Okay, I
then
assume that
means
means that
they're
he's
shit at
done.
their job. It means they're shit at their job.
I guess that means he's done. Thank you, Kitiara. And then Will's gonna take one more tiny swig, not a big one. Okay, I'm gonna...
well, we're
Put
we're
that
all
in
not
there.
experts like you, Malcolm, and we're so glad that you're here to guide us, to be the moral compass of this crew.
Your moral compass. You seem to think you can be it, but let me tell you, you try and be his moral compass, see where it gets you.
I mean, people
not
can
gonna help.
surprise you, Malcolm.
You know what?
Okay.
I don't care if he takes me to my death. I'm gonna try helping him.
Will,
All right?
How-
Because he
okay.
deserves it. He's been
Okay,
through a
here's-
lot of
here's the
shit.
thing.
You may have been you're dead, but you're here. You're fine. You can't eat anything or you can't drink anything. But his mom, she's crazy, and his sister doesn't even remember her. He loves his sister.
does he?
Yes, he
He,
does.
se- he seems easily to forget that whenever you walk around.
I
he's-
have that kind of aura. I'm just like that. I'm open. All right. That's just the
That or he really is forgetful of who he apparently loves. The thing is, though, I'll tell you right now, one of you, when he comes in, say you're evil. Say you're gonna kill a puppy. See what he does. He'll turn on you.
You want to make that a bet then?
He will.
All
what
right,
he
I'll
does.
tell you what. I'll tell you what. If I do that and he tries to kill me, I will stop
He'll be
drinking.
aggressive to you.
I will stop drinking forever.
Bullshit.
If he is, and you can do an insight check if you want on Will.
You're not gonna change. Too ingrained into you.
That might be true, but hey, if
You're
he tries
lying.
to kill me, that won't be my problem anymore.
Yes, but then
And if
he's
he
gonna come
accepts
back like
me,
me.
and if he
Why do you think
surprises
he's?
you,
Why do you think he's some sort of stupid? What? Stupid
I've already
beast or
tested
something? He'll know you're
I've
lying.
already tested it. Do you think those trolls were actually evil? You see, I just found a dead hand and I threw it at him. That's it. Do you think those trolls we found were actually evil? They were just mindless animals. But I made him agree with me because of how flippant he is. Well, just like how I can get Will to agree with me as long as he's hammered.
So
This
does
is-
that mean that you're just really good at reading people then, rather
No.
than whether
You all
it's
have
actually
weaknesses
true or
that-
not?
No, you all have weaknesses I'm exploiting. His
He's-
is his morality.
He doesn't. The thing is, Malcolm doesn't have any joy in his life, so he's just making everyone else around him miserable, and that's what it is. So
I mean, Jane, that feels a little harsh. Also, Malcolm,
I mean, it's
Misery
true
keeps you
truth.
alive. Misery keeps you alive.
There you go.
so does a lot of things. But look, Malcolm, I feel like we're getting off on the wrong foot here. Look, it wouldn't it be easier for you to get to your goal if we're able to work together in a sense instead of trying to get at each other, trying to exploit each other? Like,
He doesn't have
I
any
mean-
hope. Will he doesn't? He doesn't think he's gonna get to his goal.
you
So
see,
he's just
I
tr-
kept
I think he's just trying to stop everyone else's because he thinks that everyone is doomed. Right, Malcolm?
We are all doomed.
There we go.
I mean,
I mean,
That-
have you even thought about the odds we're up against? We're up against gods, stuff are above us. And you all seem to think that's fine.
Yeah, well, we dealt with a dragon, all right?
I
Yeah.
mean
Done that
and-
before?
A dragon that was only stopped because we had a powerful mage with us.
Well,
Could we have taken that without Aranor?
good fortune to us.
Yeah, that's gonna run out soon.
That's why we work on our weaknesses then, if they're so easily exploitable. But I'm way too invested in all of you to just simply walk away, and I am just way too bought into it. So I would rather try to work with Soul and try to see what we can do about that mark on his hand. I mean, I haven't figured anything out. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. It is a concern, but still.
While this conversation happening, I'll just see Kai just sitting there, listening to us. Well, you're
Anyway.
part of us, you're part of this group, Kai. You might as well start pitching in if you have anything to say.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have an evil ancestor, but you know, if I did, I probably would want to deal with it. But I think that Saul has had a bad experience where he has been powerless, and he doesn't want to feel that again. We
Yes,
just
so
have
he's
to
going
show
about
him
it the
that
wrong way.
not all power is the same.
He's going about it the wrong way. He's just going for
but
the
we just
dark
have to
power.
show him. We have to be more patient with him.
Well, the only way I can show him how dark and awful those all of this are is one of us dying again. So, any
I think he-
agreeing?
He knows it's a dark power. I believe he believes that he can
Doesn't-
control it,
and
and we
that's
just have to.
stupid of him.
A little bit, but still, you know, it's part of his trauma that he was powerless against a similar kind of force. So he wants to use that force to, you know,
Yeah.
punish those who punished him.
How is
Can
that
I
gonna
can I
help?
look out
That's
the window?
case,
It's been a while. Do I see him coming?
Sure, but yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
the city is pretty big, so he's all the way like up the stairs.
Yeah,
so
but I
it's-
assume the
yeah.
Kitara pecking was like, okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
or
I'm
like-
on the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the way, if it's okay as well, I will be using the sending stone to send a message to Erenor as we discussed before I left. So I will be
Sure.
saying, "Oh, we'd like to meet you, Erenor. Would you like us to come to you? Are you free? We are still in town. We've got some interesting information to discuss with you."
he will send back. Yeah, things have cooled down here a bit, so feel free to teleport into my office once again.
Okay. I'll use now the telepathically once per day connection to reply back to him again. I'll say, all right, if we are in the dancing cobble, we'll head towards your office if you are around after
Yeah,
in an hour
yeah.
or two.
In an hour, yeah, sure, I might not be there, but no worries, I will be there soon.
Okay.
Just get
All right.
comfortable.
So should we? Actually, I cannot answer anymore, can I?
No,
Actually, you said it was the kind of like it wasn't 25 words for the mental one for him, right? It
yeah,
was more.
that one is
So-
just a straight up line just once a day.
okay. All right.
But
So yeah,
yeah.
I'll just kind of like make my way. I guess the conversation is finished with the telepathy, and just keep walking.
Yeah, I'll be like, well, he's gonna be here soon. His bird's pecking at me, so or Kitiar. Sorry, a little bit insensitive. Kitiar is pecking at my cheek, so I'm gonna go meet him halfway and ask him how everything went. You guys take some deep breaths and just can we please try to get through this next part
Just-
together?
Just keep an eye open. For the simple fact, we don't know who's listening on the other side of his palm.
That is a fair point.
You have to take the risk.
It's what I do. And
Just out of game, Saul will have tell you all that he cannot actually communicate with the hand while he only on the Shadowfell, but that's up to you to react on it because you might believe that he can't. But he will have told you that only on the Shadowfell he was able to talk to the entity, but not on the material plane. Since Jay Feather went in the box, since the eye is not together with it, he cannot talk to it. So you guys know that.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's just
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Because
that's just in case, you
It's
know.
most definitely not just that way. But it's
But-
definitely.
Yeah, maybe out of game, he's maybe tricking me and he's doing that, so I think he can know, but
Most
he is,
definitely.
you know? Yeah, so.
Also
Anyway.
out of game. Mo, are you dying? What's going on?
Yeah,
Our
what is
food
it?
was so spicy. Ha!
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that too. And I was
I
like,
also,
what's
what
going
are
on?
you doing, man? Are you choking?
He's like one of those that make you cough, yeah? Like, yeah.
Get some
Chili.
Get some
That's
milk.
So
yeah,
much
that's-
chili.
Oh, I could do some spicy food.
He needs
Yeah.
some milk.
Yeah, man.
Well, we will get to the parts where Sol will open the door, where the bells of the door will ding, and before we head back into this conversation, we will take a little break here.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we will be right back in like a few minutes, so stay tuned, and we will see where this conversation is going.
Yay. A ver. Bye.
And welcome back, everyone. So previously the rest of the group talked behind Sol's back, and well, Sol just re-entered the... that's called straight, let's be honest.
Okay, these guys started it though. I didn't. Making that out clear. These guys started it.
To be fair, I just made a request and
Sol just entered.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's not discuss this.
yeah, then, there you are. Fantastic.
Hello.
Sit down. Drinks. Juice, please. Grapefruit juice.
So how'd it go?
Oh, rather, actually uneventful. I had to say, I was didn't know what to expect, but I discovered that this place was holding more than one order. It was different ones, and they were quite segregated. And mine seemed to be one of the smallest. So I found there just a couple of recruits, no one of high rank, and I found out that everyone of high rank, including my trainer, actually Sir Arthur, is actually Sir Tristan. Sorry, my Arthur is my father. Sir Tristan is actually there in this city called Newfold. Have you heard of Newfold?
Actually, we'll pull out the map. Newfall.
Yeah. Bing! It's all, yeah. There it is, all the way in the bottom left.
All right.
Okay, let me just check the map
Um,
one second. The real map.
Didn't.
Let's see.
Well.
Where will it be actually?
Southwest.
Bing.
So it'll be like near.
On
like,
Newfold. Okay. I put
Ooh,
Newfold. Okay.
Well, if it wasn't for the fact that some of you tried to humiliate him, a friend of ours, our merchant, told us about a place in Newfall.
Oh.
He was offering.
You
his-
mean?
He was offering his barrel of healing potion if we helped beat the monsters there. But considering our last encounter, I assume that's off the table.
Right. He said that
Oh,
there was
you
people.
mean-
His home was there, right?
Nolan.
Yeah.
Roland?
Troldor.
Was it Roland? Roland.
Trolling.
Troldor.
The
Trolldor.
Trolland.
Trolling.
Trolland.
Oh,
yeah,
Trolling.
that's
I
it,
still
yeah.
have his whistle. We could
Yeah.
call him.
Well,
I
remember
mean,
when-
we could.
re-
In there, we
remember-
could get information, perhaps. I mentioned the name of the Tatin, and first of all, I got it wrong, and I said Chifu, but then I rectified to local, like we discussed, and they told me not to say the holy names of those Tatin in there,
So
and I got told off.
Okay, that was probably expected. But yeah. Troldor.
What have you
offered-
guys been doing?
We've been here, mostly eating and
Nothing.
drinking.
Yes.
I gave
Yep.
my uncle some money.
We haven't
just in
spoken
case
about
to-
anything.
All right. Okay. So, do we still? Should we, now that we know things, we gonna speak to the Emperor actually, and
I
figure
mean,
out?
we still need to contact Aranor, don't we?
Oh yes, Erenor. Yeah, we should wait here. Actually, I
mean-
forgot to mention that. I contacted Erenor on the way here, and I arranged
did?
a meeting. Yes, he gave me a couple of different answers, so I'm unsure now. He told me to stay put, and that he might not be on his office in an hour. So I guess he's coming here. He's that you
He's
can all
coming to the
teleport.
dancing kobold.
He's dancing. He's
I'm
coming.
not
I mean, this is a
sure.
pretty.
Like, you can make an history check, but that
What?
I'm not gonna. I'm not
I mean,
gonna shoot
that,
out
that
for you. Sol.
sounds
Yeah.
wrong to me.
Yeah.
Why would he come here?
I
He
mean,
has a perfectly good office.
Did he
Okay.
I mean,
say-
look, we
16.
still We still got
you
these
will-
pins, right? I'll just go and talk to him, and then Will's gonna try with the pin just to try to get.
Hold on, I'm just
clarification.
thinking. Let me make sure I got it right. I was...
He said, "Go meet at my office. I might not be there in an hour, but I will be there." That's what he
Oh,
said.
okay. He said, actually, my apologies. He said to make haste. His office. He should be there for another hour, but maybe no after that. So we should hurry.
Okay,
Sorry
and
for
then
that.
I'll try with the pin again. Like, oh, I guess it's not just working today. All right. Well, anyway, all right.
Oh,
Office.
use the
do-
messages. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have anything of his office for me to use my hat?
Well,
I mean,
I
we
mean,
can just
don't-
walk
don't we
there.
have a
Or
sigil?
I see in another town, right?
No, he's in
No,
that
he's
other
here.
place. We could take the train back. That'll take about 3-4 hours to get there, or we can use Will's little hat. Well, it's quite big,
I think
actually.
we should
Big
use.
hat.
I think we
pirate
should
hat.
use your hat, Will. Otherwise, he might not be there.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
believe
I'm
in you,
just-
Will. You'll get us there.
I mean, we
Do you
have
have like a teleportation circle?
yeah we
there?
have a teleportation circle to Lockwin.
Oh,
At
we
the
do.
police station.
All right, we'll just go from the police station then. All right, and then Will is going to summon his hat. I'm gonna.
Bye, Derry.
give me 1 second. Bye, Uncle.
Oh yes. Bye bye, Derry. Pleasure to see you again. Actually, what about the horses? Damn it.
Leave them.
Leave them here. Should we pay quickly before we go? I'll just give them how much more gold for them to look after the horses for a few days, maybe. I'll say like 3 or 4 more days.
Wait a minute, so this is what you do. You take the horses, then you leave them.
Yeah.
Then you
I
go
know.
pick them horses, take them somewhere else, and leave them.
Yep. Damn it. I would hate to be a horse in the end. It's the worst
Wow.
life ever. They forgot me again. They forgot us again. You know, it's like
Yeah,
the
no
conversation
worries.
of a horse.
That's why your horses have like, these eating disorders, because you
Yeah.
they have like, you keep leaving them behind. They have abandonment issues.
I mean,
What? I mean,
Uncle Albatross will take good care of them. No worries.
Okay. All right. Should
Oh,
I mark
God.
some off gold off my inventory actually?
Nah, he just
Let's
got
just-
tipped 60, so.
let us not eat the
Okay.
meat next time we're at the Dancing Kobold. It could be horse.
No, don't say that.
I mean, if it's at that point,
I'm
we
a
might as
player.
well make good use of their sacrifice. If it's at that point.
Oh no.
And then, yeah, we're gonna teleport to the police station. I assume we get there smoothly, like into
Yeah,
the
well, we have the circle.
Yeah, so I assume I don't need to roll a D100. At least I'm hoping that I don't.
No, with the circle you can just fast travel, literally.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it anyway, just out of curiosity. I just want to know how that would have went. Ugh, okay, I'm glad we got the circle.
Well, 32 isn't that bad, right? For
I mean,
you've been there quite a bit, so.
yeah, I guess it's true. All right, well, okay, so we're at the police station. And I'll be, all right, time to get going.
All right, come on. Hi,
And
officer.
then-
Hello again. We're going now.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.
Blah, blah, blah,
bye-bye.
yeah, goodbye, good day. Whoop. And
Actually,
Hi,
Amelia.
just quickly out of game as well, Mark. In that time, because I was training with these 2 people for a while, I would have asked them their name. If you could send me that at some point.
oh yeah,
just-
and
and
yeah, I
the
just literally
insignia.
clicked it away. So remind me after the game, then I will send you.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Yeah,
put
it's somewhere in my
insignia
campaign.
given
And,
by
oops.
question mark, and it was like a normal insignia. It's just like a medal kind of thing, though, that you will get to be a knight, right? That's what he gave me.
No, only a chime. Like they had like these types of amulets that, like yeah, with the same kind of symbol
Like
as
a
Order
chain
of Dawn, but
amulet, yeah.
exactly. But they give you just a chime of like, you've been to this temple, yada yada. That's basically it.
So
Okay.
like,
That's all you know from it. It's
So we're all just gonna leave and then head up to Aranor's office on foot, and then hopefully
yeah,
he's
we
still there.
we can skip all the bullshit, and eventually you get into university, and well, you still see the skeleton of the dragon still remaining outside of the building, and as you guys will walk up, everything has been completely fully restored. Nothing special. After saying, "Yo, we're for Aranor," yeah, they will let you up upstairs, and then eventually you're in front of his door once again.
And I'll knock
so
on it
just
like.
before.
I mean, why do we need
before
to
you-
knock?
bef-
Well, just open it.
Before you
Oh,
knock.
before-
No,
okay.
wait,
it's
one
business
second.
etiquette.
All right.
Call everyone back. Are we gonna tell Edenor what we know, everything about the Emperor and all, or are we not? That's the quick
I
question.
mean,
I'm happy
what
to tell
else?
him about Gyro, but I'm not sure if we should talk about the Emperor yet.
I mean,
I mean,
It would
Up to
be
you.
kind of.
it would be that he wants to take out the Emperor, but if the Emperor can absorb his soul and steal his absorb his soul just due to the fact he can cast magic, he should know that before he gets himself fucked over.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
that's a
risk
good
we can
point.
take. It's fine. We can
I
just
think
just
so.
tell him.
I
Yep.
do trust him.
It'll just
Good.
make our bond a little
Alright.
bit stronger. You know, it'll just make him trust us a little bit more.
So
That's
we're
gonna be
going
what-
full truth.
Yeah, all right. Why not? He hasn't done anything to let us on not trusting him for now. He came to our help.
It's true. He's been proven to be a great ally of us.
Technically, he came to our help twice with Mr. Gold and this
The
dragon.
dragon. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, the
Alright.
dragon
Anyway.
was kind of like a coincidence. But anyway, yeah. Right.
And
Alright.
I'll be, Mr. Gold, are you still in here?
What?
It's
Who's Mr.
handy
Gold?
to- Oh, all right. Well, I'm still. Irodor, are you still here too?
I'll just open
This
the
is
door.
this withdrawal from the alcohol. He's hallucinating. It's
Yep.
yeah.
Anyway,
It's
Irodor,
starting.
are you here?
If you open the door, then you will see him. Like, what was that about? But no, it's,
But you know what? I just like announcing names in the room. Anyway, Irodor,
You
how are
decent?
you doing?
You decent? You got your pants on?
well, if you light them up, you can ask nicely.
Nah, I'm alright. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
And,
Edenor.
One thing you will immediately notice once you enter the office, yeah, like I said, the skeleton of the dragon still remains. So the head of the dragon is literally mounted up to the ceiling of the wall and of
Wow.
Erenor's office right now. So it's
That actually looks pretty cool.
Oh,
I know,
wow,
right?
that's
It's-
impressive. Yeah.
Anyway, Erodor, we did
Superstar,
talk
rotten.
to some people, including Dr. Gyro, and we got a lot of information.
well, spit it out. I'm all
Yep.
ears.
Jane, do you want to talk to him about Dr. Gyro? You know,
Well, I'm an experiment made with some from the Cabal. They bred me with some power, dog power, with the black stone, a little bit of it, and here I am. I think I'm some sort of vessel they want to keep to so that they can put me in this little whatever this fish creature is. They want to put that thing in me, so they're keeping me alive. Gyro's been killing a lot of people. Sacrifice. Oh, what is it? The black stones are actually souls. So they got
Yep, they're
souls in
actually
the black stone. They got souls in there.
Yes.
Yep, right. So that whole the whole factory over there that they've been making black. That's the factory of souls basically.
And guess who is the one who teach Gyro how to harvest souls to turn them into obelisk stones?
Or so far, this conversation is very hard to follow.
Well, the Emperor. He is the one who is actually paid Gyro and his research to create obelisk stones and get those souls from people to turn them into power.
Can I make an insight check to see us talking about the black stones and souls in them? Did he know about that?
Sure, make an insight.
All right.
Yeah, could I be a copycat and get into that too? I'm sorry.
Same.
No.
Same, just
do
because I have a
it.
good
Do it.
insight.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I say a good
Oh
insight.
no!
I rolled shit.
Damn. Dirty one.
So
That's a
close to a
difficult
nat
one.
20. But yeah, that's a 12 for me. Well, Malcolm, you got something.
Fucking
Well,
hell, of course.
Even for Malcolm, it's hard to read his
I
face.
can
to see.
I can add a d6.
Then add a d6 if you want.
I will.
Because 18 is not enough.
Okay, is 20 enough?
Nah, meets it, beat it, right?
Okay, great.
He suspected souls to be into the stones, but... Or well,
I'm keeping this information to myself.
no
But-
surprise to anyone.
anyway.
Yep.
Right.
Lord it over you all later.
And that's kind of is. So, you know, the Emperor, he's kind of made I guess Dr. Gyro and this other person, Victor von
Cursatin. Van Cursatin. Cursatin, yes. I have here.
Korsaberg.
Kurseberg.
Cursaberg.
Copperberg.
Copperberg. Sure. I mean, he wrote it down for me. Actually,
Victor
but,
von
Kurseberg.
I
Yeah.
forgot to copy
Maybe
it
I
for
Victor
the chat.
von
Kurs-
Kurseberg. I
Kurseberg.
scrolled up. It's Kurseberg. Victor
Right.
von
Alright, yes.
Kurseberg.
Right.
Do
yeah,
you know
they-
this Victor von Kurseberg? Apparently, he's some kind of. He didn't really specify it, but I believe he's some kind of undead or leech, or he said
I
that
think
he
he's a
will tell us
scientist as well.
at
I think he's
different
another.
time.
I think he was a scientist working with Gyro. But yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, I never paid attention to the science department of either Lochwind or Occultation, so that's really beyond my league. I never cared about
did you
it.
find anything in Gyro's office? A little bit more? Did you search it out?
Search it out, and besides a lot of burnt paper, no,
Right.
he knows how to clear his tracks.
I mean, well, if you found evidence of burnt paper, maybe he's not clearing them hard enough.
I feel like
You mean like documents that he destroyed?
Stuff like that, yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a good idea going after him if you're thinking about doing that, because I feel like if you do, then it's going to give a lot of things away to the Emperor himself. So best to just leave him do what it is. He did give us a lot of information, so he's, I guess, playing
we
both
did-
sides.
And we did seem to leave on amicable terms, and he did seem like the conversation was going to be between all of us rather than anything else.
Yes. However, we are unsure whether he will keep that promise. We also spoke about the arcane. That it seems to be. You must know about the arcane, right? Obviously.
Of course, it's the magic in other worlds. It's the unexplainable truth.
But there was something interesting information that apparently, like Jane just said here, apparently this squid-like creature that they created is meant to be some perfect being that's part of the research of this cabal, right? And apparently can only survive a few minutes without a suitable body, like Jane already explained.
No,
But
what
then
they said is that the bodies that they had before could only survive a little bit with the being's essence.
with the beast inside. So then they wanted Jane as being a
So
much
it would be
stronger
longer.
version. Yeah, but the thing interesting was it says that day they will need Jane's body the day that the sun goes black again. So I guess the Cabal are planning for the eclipse to reoccur or whatever, some celestial event.
I think you're right there. So I think that's.
And I'm wondering if that's what we are doing. Are we just being tricked? Is that the celestial event will occur once we unlock and kill all these creatures?
That's a good question.
Because that's what
I
it
think-
keeps me up at night.
I don't know, if you kill the squid
It
creature,
doesn't-
then there's nothing to put into Jane.
Right.
That is also a fair point, although
And I normally decide what I want things put into me. So I
Yeah,
don't.
I mean, I would
Exactly,
say so, yeah.
But I just
real-
feel like
The real question is,
you go.
yeah, the real question is, when is the next split? That'd give
Well,
us a
we
time
already
frame.
got a glimpse of it. Like the sun went black a month ago or so.
Oh.
Like
Yes, that
slightly
actually
only.
that coincided with.
What did you
We
do?
did tell you about the eye and Jay Feather and all these things. That's coincided with the time when he was possessed by the eye. Right? I'll look at everyone. Out
Yeah,
of
you're
game, I
right, you're
think so,
right.
right? It
Yeah,
was
you're
that
right.
same day, no?
Yeah,
When he was
around that
crying
time, yeah.
Black Icar, right?
yeah.
So,
So
I mean,
that's-
you know about my mark as well. I showed you before.
Yeah, lovely Bruin idea what that was.
Yes, that was a big mistake, and I'm wondering if somehow, like Malcolm believes, this creature is lying to me, and he's actually still here, and he's just pretending that he cannot take control
Why-
of me, but he's just
why
waiting
would
for the right time.
Why would something dark and evil lie?
Anyway, look, so that's the information we got from Dr. Gyro. Now, there's been some new information that also came because we wanted to track another member of the top team. I believe it was Loka, I believe that we wanted to mainly inquire after. So, I wanted to let you know that we're going to be heading towards Newfall. I am not sure how familiar, if you're familiar with the city. I'm not very familiar. I'm not from here, so
Yeah, you're gonna hate it.
I don't follow.
Basically,
There's
only
no-
strong army men walk around there, so it's all
Oh,
muscle,
so-
no talk.
So, maybe...
Oh, it's like a war front.
Yeah, basically only the strongest survive that city.
Do they have
Okay.
drinks?
That's a very good question. I can outdrink
Yeah.
them, maybe.
I look at Kai so like confused. Why is he asking about drinks?
I know that
I'll
that's
be
what
like,
Will
"Kai,
needs.
You're a genius. I can prove my strength in my alcohol use. I might have to come out of retirement.
Are you as bad of an influence as Malcolm is, Kai?
No, I
Anyway.
just know that he needs a little bit.
Thank you.
He's doing better. He only had like half a bottle.
I'm not
Actually, I
an
had a
influence.
quarter. The rest of it's still there.
Yeah,
but-
Jane, I'm not an influence. It just saves me from migraines.
Uh huh.
Because I get them. But anyway, Eridor, so with Newfall, like strong, kind of military-esque, can we get there by train or is it only on foot?
No, you can go through train there if you, well, either through Zera or Lirador. Both of those trains lead to Newfall.
Gotcha. And I was
Like,
wondering
if you have a
you-
map, I can show you. It's not.
and I'll just pull out the map. But it's can you say their names again?
Yeah, I will literally ping you it. It's
Yep.
That's basically how the train station works. Well,
Sarah and Lirador.
like occultation is connected to the 5 circles around it, basically the 5 cities.
Yep.
Yeah,
now.
well, you don't know. Still haven't checked. Yeah, and then the 5 other cities, they are connected like in a circle, and then yeah,
Gotcha.
each of those cities are then connected with the most outer one. So Seeper Dream and Lirador go to Vetrock, Seeper Dream and Lochwind go to Opportunity. You get the idea.
Yeah, so it's not
okay.
like we could go to Lochwin, take a train to Arthas, and then take a train to Zero, and then take a train to Newfall.
Oh, you could do that, but why not? Go straight to Occultation, then Zero Lirador. It's slightly
That-
shorter, but doesn't matter. It's
I guess that's true. Okay, that's what I also wanted to talk to you about, Aranor. Also, how did the situation with Mr. Gold go?
Oh,
Or is
Mark,
that-
I hate you so much, Mark.
why.
I feel like I figured out something else. But carry on.
Okay. I'm glad you finally did. It only took 29 episodes.
What did you figure? What did you figure out? I'm curious now.
After the game, I'll tell you.
Okay, after the game.
No, you
Alright.
can do it now if you want to. I don't care. It can be in character.
Out of character because, well, I'll say it in character because
Make
I'm
an
a
intelligence check to. Let's make it fun.
Yeah.
Silver-
All these
silver-
conspiracy theories.
Silvery barbs.
What?
You don't have that.
You
spell
don't
power.
even know what it's about. It's an invisible thing. You just grab.
Just wants you to fail no matter what.
15?
Well, it's up to you to decide with the 15. I say it's above average, so go nuts.
Wait. So, you're telling me that this
Yeah.
occupation is connected to only the 5 cities there, and then
Mhm.
those 5 are connected to the ones outside, and it's making like a. Doesn't it look like it's making some sort of shape or pattern?
Oh, like a
Yeah.
pentagon.
Pentagram.
Do you actually know how civilizations are built?
Alright, but if.
I mean,
I
like,
mean, we live in a magical world. If it potentially could be some sort of.
yes, but he's gonna have to delegate roles and then delegate further.
No, but I mean,
Actually, yes, it's a perfect pentagon.
I
kind
mean,
of.
it's like
ish.
that, right? Those are connected like that, and then that's connected to there. That's connected to there.
Didn't
And
we
it-
see a symbol that looked like that at some point?
And then that's connected to there. And then that's
Wow.
connected to there.
Once again,
And then that's
One-
connected to
Wow.
there.
Oh wow.
once,
Okay.
once
And-
again, I need to tell you something right now. You do know that pentagrams aren't actually evil symbols. They were actually taken from good spellcasters who then had it stolen from them. It's actually a good symbol.
Oh,
You do all
Okay.
realize that, okay?
I mean,
I
I-
wasn't sure actually.
Well,
I
yes,
totally
you're-
knew that as a
aren't
now
you
educated
all-
man.
Aren't you all meant to be spellcasters, and you don't know the basics of magic?
Could I do some kind of arcana check to see if that symbol represents something I will know actually?
Sure.
And
We
while
can all make it.
And while I say that, does Arno have some sort of realization of what I just mentioned, and does it make any sense to him? Or if it's
Natural one.
did he know
You
about it?
can add a natural
Oh!
one. No.
Finally,
Sorry.
someone rolled something.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Does it make that 72?
I'm pretty sure that's like actual fact though. Like the pentagram used to be like a symbol of goodwill, and then it was just corrupted.
Sure, in
Like-
the real world
yeah.
it might, but in this campaign you have only
Okay.
seen it 2 times.
Fair enough.
The one Kenku that had the flute, he has one. And, well, yeah, this is the meta-gaming part of the game. Remember when Vecna had to give one of his memories?
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah, that's a
used
good
the same
point.
pentagram.
Oh,
Ah,
that
that's
is-
what
It was corrupted.
that is a very interesting pattern there, Jane. I did not think about that. But okay. So what we'll do is we'll go back to Occultation, take a train to Zira, and then take a train to Newfoldland, and then we'll go meet up with your trainer. So I guess,
Yes.
and maybe
Sir
we'll ask
Tristan.
around about this. If they would know about not Shifu, the other one.
Loca.
Loka. Yeah.
Arno, when's the next celestial event that will happen? Directly on top of Occultation? Can you find that out?
I would love to, but yeah. Any celestial or research into that department has to be approved by the Emperor himself.
All right.
That is
well,
one of the most strictly rules.
That is a
Oh,
very
And no.
I also wonder if this celestial spectacle is gonna be caused by something rather than naturally occurring.
Probably us fucking up in some way.
Like, there's nothing out there. I don't know how anything could block the sun. Like, there's only the stars, but they are only there in night, so.
The night.
Hmm.
I mean, I think we are missing something with the. You remember when we lost Jay Feather's body with the eye and the Z was inside the box? We still don't know who that set represents. We assume that it was Zipper, and we know that the paper smell like screaming souls. I think they were called.
I think it's
Oh.
just.
All that led us to our destiny.
I
So-
think it's just safe to assume we're all going to be missing something. I'm just basing that on general previous behaviour. We're all going to be missing something till it hits us in the face, and then one of us gets knocked out.
Actually, Malcolm, I'm just thinking. You did mention that you didn't need to breathe as such, right?
I'm not using my windpipe. If that's what you're asking?
No. I'm not asking you to anything, but I'm just thinking that if things came to worse, you could potentially go inside the box for a little bit, and you wouldn't need to breathe there.
I can also hide in my bag. What's your point?
Oh, okay, that's a really good one. You could actually hide it. I'm just thinking like a comeback
Yep.
techniques one for the future. It's not really a point, I'm not trying to.
I
Put
think
you
he was
down on
trying to
anything,
see
it's-
if you could bait the guy who took Jay Feather.
I could, but then how the hell do I get back?
That is a
No,
very
no,
good
I'm
point.
not doubting that. I'm not thinking you did it.
I mean, if you
get me
had
wrong.
my hat, you could try it. I don't know that would work actually.
Well, is that anything to do with realm travel. We don't know where the hell that thing goes.
I'm gonna be honest. I have not tried it. I don't.
I don't. It's a risk too high. We'll probably lose Malcolm, even though that would be a good thing for some of us. I don't think for all of us it'll be quite beneficial. So
I'm the one keeping some of you alive, so it'd be a benefit for most of you.
You are
Right.
formidable ally. We don't want to lose you. I was just thinking for the future to have our options in case we need to use different techniques to disguise ourselves, conceal ourselves, enter places we're not meant to be.
I don't think hiding in a box is my style. Seems very
All right.
cowardly.
I'm so
good to
glad
know.
Soul, that you think so highly of Malcolm. He actually does think highly of you too, don't you, right, Malcolm?
Just blank
I mean-
stare of pain
You
and
know,
anger
that
towards you.
silence of approval. That's what it is.
He's gone. I mean, we have our differences, but I
Our
know
differences.
that he will risk his life to save mine, like I will for him. 100%.
I will risk my life if it means Jane doesn't scream at me again because it's fucking irritating.
All right.
I'll smile when he says that.
Well, I guess we're heading to Newfall then.
I'm not
and,
joining this
sounds-
war. I'm saying
We're
that
not
right now.
going into a war. We're going to find answers.
Basically, yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, but what was the reason you go to Newfall again?
We're going to
I
see
think
his
To
trainer.
Mr. Tristan and find out what the people in the order know and potentially
About this. Okay.
do the. We might just actually out of game. We could actually find out what Trellan wants us to do there. We might just do it too if we can. You know, if it's gonna be good for us to get some reward or something. We could check it out if we're going there.
And I guess before we try to take off, Aranor, do you have any work for us to do anywhere, just in case, or?
Just besides the, well,
Yep.
hundreds of undead walking around.
Pretty much. Yep.
And that's pretty much what I've been
Oh.
concerned about for the past
Any
couple of-
idea about that and the source of where it's coming from?
No,
All right.
that's really the thing bugging me the most. Like those people you
Well,
saw before running away, didn't
I-
catch them, no tracks or anything.
I will say before being assaulted by a dragon, I was trying to get us to deal with some undead that Kai here was experiencing, but we all decided against that. And as in,
I mean,
everyone told me when I said that.
we didn't go against you. We had a plan. We were trying to use the crazy person to go and help out there, and then it just escalated from there. So things didn't go as planned. So, but we've got Aranor here. He came last time to destroy some of the dead, and I'm sure he's doing his best to deal with that as well, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been in combat since, well, the dragon.
Well, that was like 2 days ago, so.
Actually,
At
I
this
don't know.
point, like a week, because you traveled with the
Oh, yeah,
horses too.
yeah.
Do you know actually anything about undead and how they work? We were having a discussion whether, as we know now that these obelisk stones consume the souls of the creatures, does that mean that every soul that is consumed turns into one of these zombies? Maybe that's where the origin comes from?
I doubt it, but
Do you think that
Whoa.
zombies have soul?
you might just uncover this soul.
So the factory over there, just round the corner from here, is where all the zombies are coming from?
No, that thing is just for power, no worries. That's
Alright.
the point is that those bodies were like pre-ruination, or well, during the time of the ruination.
Oh yeah, it's true. They were very old.
Anyway,
What does that mean, actually? Wait, 1 second. If those are very old bodies, does that mean is time travel even a thing? Do you think some entity could go back in time and do something different and bring the undead here?
No, because if they,
And I'll
if they
think
were
on
bringing
my
them
head.
back, it would be no new bodies. These are old bodies.
Yeah, I would
They've
think to
been
myself maybe
underground,
that's
they've been
why
buried.
there is two. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe they were buried somewhere.
And they just got back alive after all those years.
It's
Yeah,
like
now why
Malcolm.
now?
Well, because you guys woke Vecna up with your eye.
That's also
Up down.
potential. Yeah.
Okay.
But we already
So-
assumed that Vecna didn't cause the ruination, right? Or
I don't know.
So maybe there is two Vecnas? The one that they call deserter, and the one who is working with the Raven Mother?
That's the same one, the one that they called the deserter trader.
Is the same one? And then there is a different one that did that. That's the one that the wolf told us about.
Oh, I think I got something. Maybe these undead are coming from the Shadowfell. That would make sense, right? If they're going after the
Maybe.
eye, if the good Vecna is going after the eye, he'll be sending with the Raven Queen, because obviously she's the channeler of people back and forth, souls passing through. She's gonna be like, all right, I'll take the soul, hold it, you take the body, go find your eye. That little, deal with Vecna. And then that one going, all right, let's go search around. And that's why he was saying, I still think that the big honcho, the one that's sitting in the middle of occultation, is definitely something to do with Vecna. I don't know what. They all think that he stopped it. Maybe he created it. Maybe he is it. Maybe he's the next. I don't know. Looking to rule the world.
The Emperor could be Vecna himself, in pretense,
I
as
don't
far
know.
as we know.
Well, he's got something of ours, and I'm really pissed about that.
that
I think
would
we should-
explain why he also built those cities in those exact spots.
Right. Okay. Well, one thing at a time. We'll have to figure things out. All right. Before this
We
black
should
sun thing.
try to somehow get our blood back. Actually,
Well,
I
Mr.
think we're
Erno,
past that point. I'm not sure if we could get our blood back without it being suspicious.
does the Emperor have your blood?
I doubt it. I never
Okay.
gave it to him like some of us.
yeah, we stupidly did, assuming that it was normal.
I mean, what else would we have done? Not to listen to the
Yeah.
most powerful man in the world,
Hmm.
or
I-
never be seen again? Our entire
Yeah,
identity
we
is
had-
stripped from reality.
We had no choice, I guess. But still,
It wasn't about
now
choice.
knowing what we know, perhaps we could infiltrate ourselves in there and try to find out what it is.
I think
Yeah,
that we're gonna
thing
need
is,
more
though-
information before we even think about attempting that. But
That's gonna put more targets on us.
yeah,
It,
But it might make it easier for you to scry on your own blood. So maybe you might be able to do that at some point.
Man, what are you talking about? What's crying?
Well, I
Crying?
did.
Why would we
So, like,
cry? Crying?
oh, scrying, darling.
Yeah,
You're
like
looking
the things
into,
that I
like,
can do with my pieces, my little
Oh.
fragments, right?
Like Mystic Man.
Seeing through.
Yeah, like that woman in the corner with the
Right, the one with the
ball.
globe, and she's all like,
Yeah.
"Come inside, I'll tell you your fortune. I got some
That's
strength."
his alliance. He told me I was going to be like 6 feet tall and something. So.
What a bitch!
Yeah, I know.
You don't need
That's
to be
bad
tall.
break.
You're good at your height's good as it is. But anyway, all right. Well, we're slowly uncovering little pieces about this this situation. You know what? I have no idea, Aaron, how you're going to overthrow the Emperor, but I feel like this is way over your head as well. I don't know if it's just you, and us. We have no chance against this. So I hope you have allies out there that could potentially help us stop this. You do, right?
He will kind of play with a coin, and then eventually will stop, and he will just smell at you.
I mean, that's one ally.
Like,
And he's not even being able to trust him.
it's
I mean,
not about
I
that.
mean,
It's more of we have the upper hand now. We have probably more information than the Emperor thinks we have on him. Or well, you guys.
Yeah, but it seems he can just turn us into soul rot, so seems like
Actually,
he
speaking
still has
of,
the advantage.
But can you not see, as we get closer to finding out things, and the more we fight and the more we are together, somehow our destiny is becoming true. We are getting stronger. I feel powers that I didn't have a few days ago. Almost every few days, I get stronger. If we all get stronger like this, perhaps together with Erenor, in a month or so, we might be able to actually confront whatever is coming our way much more effectively than now. I mean,
By
look
the
at
way-
Erenor. How long did it take you to be who you are, Erenor, to become an archmage?
Oh well, I was a natural born caster, to say it like that. I was already, like when I was
wow.
10, I was already pretty much proficient with a lot of spells that adults still have problems with, so... At a very young age, I was already a prodigy, and then, well...
Alright,
I mean,
alright.
I understand
need-
that. I used to do really small tricks when I was very young as well. I've always been able to create fire from my hand and these kind of illusion things, and I just make like an image of Erenor on my hand for a second. Like this one, it's always been with me. But
And he will
do you?
snap his fingers and it will turn into an actual stone statue of him in your hands.
Whoa! Oh wow! Oh, that's impressive. Actually, one more thing, Erenor. We were thinking perhaps to check some library here. Do you recommend us a library before we go in our travels to maybe research a bit more?
Hey, can you
Perhaps
make
something ancient.
can you make some gold out of that too? Just like what you just did there.
Or
That
if you want
seems
a
like an
golden one,
ingredient
but...
for inflation, darling.
Well, we need the inflation.
I know. Actually, that was going to be my next point of contention before the conversation got kind of carried. We introduced you to Mr. Gold. Do you think we could have some money for that? Or at least to help us with Newfall traveling?
You're really begging me for gold for introducing a
am
criminal
your
into my
employee.
daily life. Like you didn't make it chaotic enough.
I am your employee, technically, so yes, I am begging for pay for a day's work.
Sure, I can give you a salary bonus for the hard work you've done for the Empire so far. Of course, we will do it this time the legal way instead of me literally giving my spare gold coins.
If it makes you feel better, and Erenor, I've made them completely forget about the party fund. I haven't made them pay for. I haven't paid for anything in ages.
Yeah,
So-
and I'll just whisper to Malcolm. Malcolm, God damn it, Malcolm.
I mean, if you really wanted to pay us, Erenor, perhaps you could help us with our weapons. I feel like
I would prefer money over weapons, if I'm being honest, because we could get
but,
weapons and upgrades with money. I'm just saying.
but not magical
Like,
things
we
our
could find
weapons.
people who will do magical things. Like, you know, if we're doing work under the employ of Erenor, under the Empire, you know, we have rank, and people under rank usually get some compensation for work. I'm just saying.
But it costs a lot of money. I mean, my mom didn't really do things with weapons, but she used to say that it's a very costly magic. So
Well,
I don't think we could ever afford it.
we're going to a place where there's gonna be people who are very macho, wearing crazy gear, and I'm sure your trainer, if he's still there, will be able to give you something nice and sweet. So,
That's a good point.
Also,
What
with
was the
money-
name of your trainer, by the way?
Oh, his name is Sir Tristan. Let me just make sure that Tiberis, I'm gonna say out of character, just to, while
I believe
check
it was
it.
Sir Tristan. Yeah.
It's Sir Tristan Tiberis, I think it is, but let me just make sure. Yeah. It's something sounds like that, yeah. Yes, Starbreeze, not Seabreeze. Starbreeze. Sir Tristan Starbreeze.
Sure, we'll see
Star.
Erenor cast like a message spell. Yo, Kevin. Sir Tristan Starbreeze? And he will point like the double thumbs up to you, so if he's pronouncing it right.
Is he saying it right? So I think that's what he's trying
Yes,
to
yeah, yes, that's the right one. I don't know.
Yeah. Is he in your city? So yes, keep him there. And you will wait a few seconds, and you will like. No, he will get back to me. No worries. I'll make sure
Wait,
he's there.
So if he wants to leave, you'll put him in jail?
I think it's more like they'll just give him duties until he'll feel
Yeah.
like he has jobs. Like, you know, if it's like, oh, I
Okay.
gotta go. Oh, can you help with this? You know, like they'll keep giving him tasks to do that'll keep him there.
Okay.
He's the most honorable person. He will never leave his post. He always obeys orders, and that's what I should have been doing, I guess, as well. But that was the concept.
Oh yeah, that's what
Well,
One of
Yeah, if he's in Newfall, he's most likely not in Newfall. That's the point. He might be out there somewhere.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
of
we'll
course.
find him. We'll find him.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Anyway, like I said, if we could get something to help us with some fees.
He said
What
yes. He said yes. He's gonna pay us
No.
a salary. But where do we pick that up from?
Oh, that's at the police station. That's
All right, we'll go pick it up.
Alright,
Okay, we'll-
yeah, we'll go there.
And did you know something about the library? Actually, some library you could recommend us? Something ancient, hopefully hidden away. The older, the
Oh.
better.
like an old library. Well, I know, of course, the
Somewhere.
big one in Occultation. You have one in Zera. That's quite impressive, but like ancient mystery one, there's only like a what's more rumor of a mystery or a legend that there's this old ancient library that vanishes each time someone enters. It's said to have all the writings in the world in it, so
let me guess. It's in the desert, right? Just say it.
how the hell am I supposed to know? I just heard the legend, but
He just said it moves about. It's probably sometimes in the desert, sometimes not in the desert. Also, I don't think there's a desert. Oh wait, no, there is. I just zoomed out the map.
Yeah, there is.
gee, I wonder why I made this part, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Ignore my last part of the statement. Everything else.
All right. Well, whatever the case is, I think you're right. Soul's right that the Emperor doesn't know anything, so we should do things as quickly as possible because once he finds out, he's gonna try to stop us whatever way possible. So the more quickly we do things now, the better. So thank you very much. We should be leaving now. Let's go. Perhaps you can just teleport us. Do you have any like brochures from Lockwind? I mean from Newfall that we can basically see, like a building there. Maybe you can just.
I have to have it directly there, like from exactly that area, not just a picture of it. Otherwise, it'll just be up to chance.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. We'll just go there by chance.
No, I'm not going by chance.
I mean, it's gonna take
I
us
mean,
like.
I
Jane,
almost
Jane,
died
Jane,
last time we did that.
Jane, you're not going by chance. However, we also need to pick up our money first, then we'll get going.
All right. Wait, is there a teleportation circle thingy bob in Newfall?
Probably. I've only been there once, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, you've been there? Great. Can you take us?
Sure.
So,
But
first,
no more salary for you this time.
Oh,
no, okay, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to get my money.
Come on, the world is on stakes, Will. We have to get there quick.
Yeah, you see, so
But if we die in the
need
way, it's not
get
going to be
paid.
worth anything.
With
Yeah.
money we can buy into Soul's we can buy into Will's problem, and we can buy people if necessary. Well, buy people's interests.
All right. Well, there's 5 of us. We might make a choice now. We teleport there now. What? Where's the
Tiara, 6. Oh, baby.
Tiara is going
that
to
is
Tiara
unfair.
does whatever you tell her to do. That's the
Exactly. That's a very
Don't
biased.
say that. That's
Also-
not true.
I don't think
She
you
is
guys are
bound.
getting the message. I am not gonna vote for anything other than going to the police station, and
Right.
if that is taken away, then there will be no more teleportation privileges after this point.
Oh my God. Will's
I am
putting his
putting my
foot
foot
down.
down on that front.
Oh, well, there is no need to.
You don't understand, so there's a
But
problem
you-
that I need a lot of it to fix, and if I can build towards it, I will. So, either take your teleportation one time, and I will never use it again, and I can stick to something. Or we get our money and we get future teleportation uses.
I'm
Your
gonna
choice.
I'm gonna make inside check. Is he actually
He's not
bluffing?
bullshitting. He will. No, he's not bullshitting. He's actually going to do that.
Biggest bluff of his
Yeah,
life.
I will
right?
inside check Will as well. I don't know
I
him
mean,
that
sure,
well
you
yet,
guys are gonna
so-
get the same result. He's not bullshitting. He will do this. Like he will be like,
Please
all right,
do it.
never again.
Please do it, and I'm finally rid of this helm. Oh.
Let's I know when he talks about money, he's very serious. I'll be like, all right, Will, I think it's important to you. We'll grab that, and then we'll make our way there.
Thank
yeah,
you.
if it means so much to you, I see in your eyes you are serious. So sure, let's do it your way. I don't really mind.
Thank you.
That's all right.
All
As a
right.
player, I do apologize for
Eleanor.
that, but that is very in character for him.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
No, it's amazing. Thank you, Eleanor. That was very helpful as always. You are a blessing for us.
He just keeps looking at the map, like when the star symbol. Like,
Oh, we'll take the
Right,
map because
I'm
it's not his
taking-
map.
I'm taking
yeah.
that back. You know,
Yeah, like
Got to
awkward,
have it,
awkward kind of like take them off as it's looking.
I mean, not awkward, just
Oh.
Thank you, Erdor, very much for your time, and
Yeah. Keep us informed, Eleanor. If you find out some more information, the more we communicate with each other, the better. As we discussed, we are a team of 5, 6. So
well, believe it or not, I actually have duties as the Grand Archmage, but in my spare time I try to do my
No,
best.
you do? Really? You're not up to our whim? Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, we are just employees of his. At the very least, we could just start a. What are they called? Not a union. Maybe union would be a good word for it. Like your united bunch of workers. Anyway, that's not the point.
Or a syndicate, you know.
Or a syndicate, yeah. Or a syndicate, yeah. But
yeah, we respect your authority.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
like I said, you are our boss. We're just asking for a couple things.
Money is waiting, Will. Let's go.
Exactly. So with that, I bid you adieu, Aaronor.
Yeah.
And yeah, Will's going to the police station.
Sure, I should.
And
All right,
yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, if you go to the reception eventually,
Yep.
you will say, yeah, we're the companions of Gers, and then
The Ivory Moon, yeah. We're the companions of the Ivory Moon, and we're under
For
the
now,
employ of the Grand Archmage Aranor, and we are here to collect our salary for our employment thus far.
damn, you're quick. I literally just got a message like a few minutes ago. So
We're
wow.
we're
Like
very
I
on the
said.
ball.
We are ready, yeah.
Well, here you go, and they literally a gigantic bag of gold. If you count it, you will count as 750 of them.
750? Okay, what's that divided 5 ways, actually? I need a calculator.
150.
Wait, there's 4 of us that are employed by the Empire, right?
Well, yeah, but
Anki-
we,
Anki
the
Tiara.
organization, no. We, the organization,
Anki
are
Tiara.
employed by Mr. Aranor, and henceforth Kai is technically an employee of our company, which means he's technically a sub-employee.
Of course,
so-
I was just pulling your leg, Kai.
Hmm.
They split
Nope.
it, split it 5
It's 100.
ways.
It's 150 each evenly, so everybody gets 150 gold.
All
I'm
right.
rich.
Right.
Yep.
150, that's wonderful.
That is a pretty good amount, and then
I can
Well,
retire now. I can just go to back. Because just
Yeah. Fuck the forest, be rich.
fuck the forest, and then I'll be
I
like,
don't
"You see,
need you
Kai-
anymore.
You see, Kai, this is what it's like when you actually get paid for a day's work, kind of. I mean, it's a small, it's a start, you know, it's a good start. And speaking of the little party fund, just to make it easier, Malcolm, I will be contributing 88 gold to the party fund, to the
Oh.
bank.
Okay.
88, sure. 88. Let's do.
I mean,
all
I don't
we
know
can
about
do
everybody.
88.
That's just Will doing that. It's up to
Oh.
you guys. It's your pay, you know, at that point.
We should contribute equally, right? That's the whole point.
Not
Otherwise,
always, because I mean, what if you need that money for your weapons? I'm just doing it just as my part of my managerial duties. You hang on to it for your weapons, and that'll be your contribution to the group.
I'm just thinking, whatever I contribute, it will be for something we'll buy together, right?
possibly, but you never know what you might want to use money for your weapons for. We don't want it to be like, oh, you need a cool sword, but then
Yeah, no, I guess my weapons are my responsibility. This will be more for like things like food,
okay.
food for the horses, like expenses, drinks for you
I'll-
that are within reason. Food.
Tell you what. When we get to
blah, blah, blah.
Newfall, if you're able to get anything, then you can get something. If not, then you can put into the party fund. How about that?
All right, sure. That sounds
Yeah.
like a good deal.
All right. All right, we got that out of the way. And Luke, did you add it into the fund?
I'm,
the 88 gold?
I'm doing it.
Come on,
I wanna
Luke.
make
Come
sure,
on,
man.
hurry up,
So
Luke.
we,
I don't want
yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah,
It's
Luke.
my money,
So
man.
we go to the library in
Slack it.
Zira. Are we gonna stop and do that actually on the way as we are going there?
Potentially.
Sure, potentially.
Potentially, we could try to find information on the other library in there, the
Yeah,
one that
I think I was
appears
thinking
and
the same thing.
disappears
Yeah.
as well. All right, so that sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right, and I want to say as a group, thank you all for also, after some negotiating, deciding to come with me to collect the salary. I know it was very tempting for you guys to want to take the quick and easy route, but
No,
it is
it
nice to
wasn't.
get paid.
I mean, you were very straightforward in banning us from teleportation.
Yeah, sometimes you got to deal a heavy hand. Sometimes.
Also, the fact is, I would rather get the money for the simple fact we can use it to buy someone's goodwill or just get someone on our
Yeah,
side.
It's not like the world is ending tomorrow, is it? I'll put this
And-
quirky smile when I say that.
It's like, I got some stuff that I got to take care of back in the Terrania Republic, and I need a lot of money to do that. I mean, the world thing. I mean, cool, that's fine, but
It's not just you. It's we've got a problem.
it's a pretty big problem.
Right. But we'll deal with it.
We got 150 gold, sorry.
Everybody each, yeah, and then the 88 into the party fund.
Yep.
Yep.
Right, fantastic.
All right, so where to now? I'm guessing we're going to the library. You said, and so we're taking trains
Zira.
to. So we'll take a train
Zira,
to Occupation, then a train to Zira.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, to make a long story short, you literally go to the train station and. Question: do you pick up the horses in occultation or not?
No.
No, I think we leave them. I
No,
think
we leave them
at this
there,
point,
yeah.
just gonna leave them there.
Yeah. Your uncle is good at looking after them. They seem happier in there than on the road for now, I guess.
Can we-
I think
can
my
we-
Uncle Derry-
Can we take the horses on the train?
Yeah.
Can we?
Oh, really? Okay, so maybe
that-
we
That's an
could
option?
take the horses then.
That's an option.
But not
But
the
then
cart.
when you have to teleport, that's the problem, though. If we
Not-
need to
not-
teleport,
Well, I mean, we can
Then
target
we're
7 creatures, though, can't we?
Yeah, 9
Yeah,
creatures.
yeah.
7 or 9.
Yes.
Then
Nine,
we'll
that
lose
is
the
nine.
card, right?
I mean,
That is true.
I mean, it costs us
anything-
nothing, right? It was
I
like
mean,
20 gold.
anything the horses are carrying, I assume, would carry over.
Mm.
So technically, there are 7 creatures, and anything they're carrying.
Mhm.
That's how that works. So the cart would come with us.
Okay.
We could teleport
Alright.
with the horses, we just don't.
All
I
right,
think
so
that's
let's take the horses with us then. Even though they are happy, I think it's a good idea.
That was
they'll-
Luke suggesting that. Malcolm, I think it's well, both me and Malcolm think it's funny.
I mean, we can't take an entire cart with us on the train. At least I don't think so. Unless you want to hoof it the hard way and just
I
use the
mean,
horses to travel.
We could just, I don't know, flash the state mage badge and then, well, not.
I think you're
literally, but
overestimating
metaphorically.
how much power state mages have. They're like literally a little bit lower on the totem pole in terms
I mean,
of authority.
Then
We are like police, right? Like cops.
yes, we
pretty
are.
much.
But here's the thing.
The
then
community
we-
police.
Okay,
Yeah.
then,
Oh
then
no,
at least-
community police
then
with the
one of
one with
you-
the traffic light.
then one of you will whine to Eleanor until it gets fixed. That's what's going to happen because that's what always happens.
Also above game. Like state mates are the above rank of a captain in the army. So I don't
Yeah.
know if any of you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
Son
we
of a
are like
bitch.
So we are
They're
like,
like super
cap-
cops.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
so we are like
I
a-
underestimated then how. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I thought, like,
Maybe-
So we are like
maybe I am right.
investigators. That's
Yeah,
in the
look,
states,
you had
right?
it.
Like a
Never
higher than
mind.
a policeman. Yeah.
So maybe
Well,
when
we're way
I
higher.
say
Detectives.
You're FBI. That's
Yeah.
basically
We're the FBI.
Okay.
Low-key
Okay, so-
FBI. yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right,
maybe when I say we can
need a black
metaphorically swing our dicks around in the train station, we can do that. Hey, how about that?
What dick?
That is a fair point.
Yeah,
I
metaphoric.
mean, he's got a.
I'm not showing you my.
Yeah,
I
actually,
know
talking
you
about
keep
dicks,
asking.
yeah, that
I'm
would
not
be a
going to
good,
show
a good
you.
time.
No.
If we're gonna flash our dicks, then we
No.
might just.
I said metaphoric. Understand the word. Either way, if we can't get the cart on it, we just teleport the horses as well with us, which has always been an option. I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Will.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. What if we had a hostage situation? Then we'd have to leave a horse behind or something. You know.
I'm sure you can convince a few of us to do that. Mainly because I don't care. Someone's already pitched
Well,
a favor.
yeah, but some
mean,
people are like worth extra money. Like, what if it's
depends
like,
which-
you know?
Well, if
I
it's
mean-
Kronos, I guess we could leave him there. It's
No,
not
Kronos
a
is
big
the one
deal.
that's the weakest one. Like, we gotta leave Honor behind because he's probably the one that's gonna stop them.
That's ridiculous. Definitely not.
Okay, look, we'll go to occultation by train. We will get the horses. Then we will bring the horses with us by train to Zero. Then we'll take the train to Newfall.
Right.
Mhm.
We'll leave the
Sounds good.
horses in Zero. Right.
Oh,
No, we'll leave
I
them in
mean,
Newfall.
if we're gonna leave the horses in Zero, might just leave them here with your uncle.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. Let's bring him along. We'll probably need
So
them
we'll
anyway.
take them around. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Roland Lake just appeared on the map. Okay.
It's been
Just
there a
appeared,
while.
it was there quite a while, I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I just noticed
He
it.
has put it there
Just
for a
noticed
bit.
it.
I remember seeing it.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, long story short, you go to occultation, yada yada, you get your horses
Yeah.
back, you go to train station, and like, yo, we're state mates, we have urgent business or cares, and then
Yep.
what? And then yeah, the horse will put into like the back cart of them, like the cargo cart, but there's enough room for your carriage, and the horse will get their own kind of.
The
So-
modern age. It really is something, ain't it?
I mean, people are. I mean, I guess. I don't really have much to say, but
Yeah, you know, I wonder, and then we'll just kind of. I wonder if they'll make a train that can go as fast as the bullet that comes out of my gun. They'll call it something clever, you know?
that
Projectile train.
A bullet train.
Yeah, there. You see, James' brains. You see, and then Will gets his little notebook, bullet train. You see, it'll be one that'll go whoosh, wherever you need it to go.
that
But I mean, the bullet is really small. I don't think you can like
that,
use it
that
to
sounds
carry
like,
people.
That sounds like it'd be fast enough to cause me to vomit back to life. I don't
So
think
it's worth pursuing.
No.
Alright.
All right.
So after a couple more hours in the train, eventually you will see the walls of Zira. You will also notice that the main attraction of the city is like these 8 gigantic long tin towers that are like, surrounding the wall.
Sorry, just quickly. How many hours have we spent?
From Login to Occultation, then from Occultation to Zero.
Six.
And waiting for the train, because of course it
Yeah.
has to happen in this world as well.
Yep.
Probably, yeah, that will take almost the entire day. At this time it will become night time, as you will
Yeah,
arrive,
it's just
probably.
I can finish a long rest in 4 hours. They can't.
Well, all right,
I'ma
we're in
do
Zero. I'm getting a bit tired, and
Yeah.
I don't. Should we find an inn to sleep in Zero for right now?
I mean, I'm fine.
Malcolm, you could keep watch. I'm gonna.
I mean, I could.
And then I'll just to the nearest person. I'm assuming this is walking by. If there's anybody, excuse me. Yes, I'm new in town. I'm a tourist. Is there any inns nearby?
Oh, of course there are. Let me click on Zero.
All right. Oh shit.
Because I
That's an
didn't
actual
think you
map.
guys would go here,
No,
of course.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I didn't
Theater of the
plan
mind
for
is-
this.
You don't have to make anything. Just theater of the mind. Just say this name of this place. We'll just go and check in, and then we'll sleep and leave. Just
So
to
But
make
I-
it easier
checking
on
the
you.
towers, you know, those towers that you mentioned, like how high they are and how amazing they look. Like,
Oh, have you seen that? This is sensational. Qatar architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do they mean
I got a
something,
place.
you think? Okay.
They will suggest the empty liar.
All right,
The
thank you
empty
very much.
liar, like a
No,
ding,
the
ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
instrument.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly how it is. And
Ooh,
then
okay.
after getting directions, hopefully Will's gonna take the party over there and just go up to the desk, the reception. Excuse me, I was wondering if we can get 2, 4, 5 rooms for a night, and followed by a bottle of an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, and place for the horses as well.
That is a fair point. I don't know if you guys have a stable.
Top accommodation for them as well.
Yeah,
should
for
go
both
to-
of them, not just the one. Both
Yeah,
of
for
them.
both.
Yeah, for the both. Yeah.
Yeah, once again, you go
Look
to
down.
the reception. You see, Bob, the tavern keeper, once again. This guy.
The mustache, yeah.
Yeah, the sexy dude from.
The mutton chop.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll basically give you everything you want, and he will take the horse into some stables and.
How much it costing us, boss?
This is actually, if you looked around in this city, it's probably the most normal city you've been through so far. It seems kind of regular, besides, of course, those 8 gigantic towers. And as you go, you haven't been into the center yet, but there's a deep hall as well, but not as deep as in Lochwind. Is more of like a circular hall as well. Like there should be a lake here or something. It's weird.
Okay.
And
I'll give you 20
yeah.
gold.
He takes it, sure. Way overpaid, but okay, yeah.
I'll give Will 2 gold. Actually, yeah, 1 gold actually. Now Kai has got money. I was gonna pay for it, but then okay, he just made money. All right.
You're giving Will 1 gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's well.
There-
All right. I need a good bath. So good night. It's been a wonderful day.
Good night.
Good night. So,
I think I'll get some food in my room. My head is a bit lightheaded.
Yep.
So
Feel
much
free to.
traveling. I hate those evil machine things. I
Well,
insist.
I'm sure they like you too.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
bet.
let's carry on chatting tomorrow, you chatterboxes. Good night,
Also-
all.
Just to make sure you all took a separate rooms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean,
Why,
how-
DM? Why is that good, DM?
I mean,
mean,
hey,
because
you
now I
know,
can do
That's
something.
worrying me.
you
That's
only got
worrying
5
me,
rooms.
actually.
Whether
I
you
mean-
guys use them or not, that's
how
up to you guys.
with
No, yeah, I'm happy with it. I think
with
it's
an
good.
invisible turning road who doesn't appreciate privacy and will just fuck with you all in the night. How private are our rooms, really?
All depends. Do you want to do something? You don't need the long rest. You already took it.
No, yeah, I've already taken it. I'm gonna probably just fuck around, maybe move some of that shit. Just weirdly out of place, just move it, make it look like it shouldn't be there. Make them think someone's been in their room, which they have. Fear of death. Well, not the fear of death, but just some fear.
Sure. For fun, roll me a 1d4.
Okay. Before.
Okay, let's keep that in mind.
Yep.
Yeah, during the night, as you all will slowly fall asleep. Nothing spectacular happens. Only all of the sudden on Kai, on your window, you will hear a tick tick tick, tick tick tick.
Hello?
And you see this pearlescent squirrel, like it's a squirrel with pearlescent skin, like stripes all over him, and he will just knock
crow.
on your window and
I'll open the window.
Squirrel.
Oh, a squirrel. Okay, okay.
squirrel. Yeah.
Yes.
What's wrong?
You can just talk to animals at will, right? Or not?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so thank God I finally found you, huh? You guys are kind of a quick one, but
Who are you? Somebody sent you?
Oh, the master sent me. No, the one also told you to go on this journey. It's you know him, right?
Just tell me his name, just to make sure that you are the right person.
No, I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure it's you. So
Okay. So what do you have a message?
well, I just wanted to chit chat, and I was supposed to give you something, but that will come later. No worries. So
What do you mean?
so how you doing?
I'm okay. I got money. I don't know why, but they gave me money. And yeah, trying to save the world. And so what's up with you?
Nothing much. I was supposed to check on you just to make sure you're doing right and you're doing what you're supposed to do. So keep doing a good job. I'm
Hmm.
you're keeping them alive, so that's good.
Right. Yeah, of course. They're my friends and they're trying to save the world, I think. But most of them,
Friends.
I have,
Yes.
So yeah. Can I insight check the squirrel?
Yes, of course you can. Insight check the squirrel.
Which demonic creature is the squirrel? Because I mean, it's a
He's
squirrel.
scratching his tail too much, or the back of
Oh,
his ear.
15.
I see it. He's doing something weird.
15.
Like he seems nervous and happy, and it's quite a mix of emotions all at once. He's also kind of honored to talk to you. It's
Anyway, I will reach into my pocket and get some really old, dirty and old rations. It's like, do you want some food? I had some leftovers.
oh, thank God, yes, it's so much better than what these guys offer me. Like, all they think squirrels eat nuts, but I'm not a nut eater myself too much. Like,
to be honest, you mostly eat nuts, but I guess there's other things. Like, yeah. Anyway, this is a mixture. Trail mix. There might be some bacon in there, but
I don't want to come over as rude, but could I also maybe get a gold coin?
You want a gold coin? Why do you want a gold coin?
I can buy stuff. I never did that before. I never owned money, so it would be quite honorable. I never got possessions by masters. So.
This
Sure.
Real. Never
But
having money, never having possessions.
Who are you going to give the gold to?
I don't know. It's
other
sure, go
traders,
enjoy.
Nice. And he will try it. Like he has one of those pouches like kangaroos have. Maybe I should discard it. Doesn't matter. He will try to basically put it in like doesn't fit. Well,
Maybe in your mouth, this. Like keep it in the mouth and then you stick it out.
Nah, I will just give you the item now, and he will pull out. What you will see is a obelisk stone. He will pull out of his pouch.
Who gave you this?
Master. I was supposed to give it to you, but there you go. And he will throw it right into your hands. Don't use it yet. Just or use it. It's your will. I'm not your master. I'm just telling you what you can do with it.
Wait a minute. How far away is the master?
I don't know. He just sometimes talks to me during the winds. It's
okay. What's your name?
I never got a name. He just yells squirrel each time.
Would you like a name?
Do you have a good name?
I mean, I don't know. Jerry, Gerald.
Nah, just stop. That's no. We're not good at this.
Gerbil.
Alvin. Theodore. The other one.
Okay,
the
well.
other one.
Simon.
Theodore. Theodore is the other one.
No, I remember Theodore. I remember Theodore and Alvin, but the little nerd one, I didn't.
Simon is this fucking.
Don't. Who the fuck cares?
Anyway.
Toby, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I feel really conflicted, but sure. Uh, can you describe the master? Like, is it tall, short? Is he like a human? Is he like a dragon like me?
Not supposed to talk like that, so. I'm
I just
so-
tell me slowly, just in my ear.
No.
Oh, damn it.
That's so clever. That's so
I'll give you another code.
Okay, maybe a little bit of whispering. Just a little. Big men. I don't know if that's his true name. I just call him that because he's kind of big.
I mean, everything is bigger than you. Like,
That's not true. I killed cockroaches before. They were small.
yeah, but men, like, all of them are bigger. Anyway, thank you for you have completed your your yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Would you like
No
to spend the
worries.
night, or you are going to leave?
Nah, I have money now, so I'm going nuts. Get it?
Yes, I thought you didn't like nights, but go, sure.
Sure. And well, I'm still inside your room. I can't open
What?
it now. It's. Thank you.
Whoa!
Like, shit.
I fucking love this.
Oh my
I
god.
think in my room I'm kind of like polishing my armor. I'm thinking I have to get one of those stones.
Oh,
How
no.
would I do that? Like I have to defeat Whelan, and all these kind of nightmares keep
I'm
coming to
thinking,
my
I'll
mind.
tell
like,
Malcolm. No, Malcolm will kill me. I'll tell Sol. No, Sol will kill me. Damn it. I have to tell somebody else. I wonder if they're asleep.
And then there's Will going like, I need more money. money.
I'll go.
with a bottle, I need no money.
I'll go knock on
Wallen in gold.
I'll go knock on Jane's door.
As you will walk out of your door, Malcolm is behind it. By the way, Malcolm, you heard everything because you rolled a 4.
Yep.
Wow.
Destroy
Oh, hello.
it. Destroy it before it gets someone killed.
How do you destroy these? I mean,
That's for you
I
to
don't know.
figure out. But keep it away from Saul. Destroy it
Yeah.
before it gets anyone killed.
I was going to tell Jane. Maybe she knows because she can build stuff. Maybe she can. I don't know.
Make sure it keeps away from Saul. That's the only option. And get it destroyed as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'm dead because of that thing. Don't join me.
I know.
Don't join me.
Don't want to.
Yes.
Yep,
Remember
sure.
that. Now, another thing.
Yeah.
Don't join me, but I will make you join me if you remember that you saw me.
So who?
Good.
I love the contrast. It's
Yeah, no, it's like light and shadow. Yeah.
I'm killing you on your own terms, on my terms. Just letting you know that.
I'll open
But
the
if you
door.
die,
Oh.
then
Jane,
Maybe
Jane!
I should play some silly music while doing this.
I'm
Who's-
hoping Jane is here.
Who's? I'll open the door and I'm like, oh, who's there? I can't...
Look,
Oh! What was that in your hand?
Like this one.
it's an amethyst stone. That Squirrel just delivered it from the master. I don't know who it is, but apparently, I don't know.
All right, come inside. Close the door. Sit on my bed. All right. Squirrel came to your window, gave you the
Yes.
obelisk stone.
He wanted money, but that's a bit weird. But sure.
I'm just staring at. I'm just looking at him.
We have to destroy it, or what? Or I don't know.
Am I still dreaming? What's going on?
No.
Ah. Okay, I'm not dreaming. You're right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want it. This is like super weird and unnatural.
Does
You
he
have
feel
it.
the magic of the stone actually as he's holding it? Does he feel like something actually? DM?
It sounds like a question that should come from Martin and not from you, but yeah,
Okay, I know, I'm just so curious because I'm like,
He's
oh,
curious.
someone touched it. I'm not
Let's
even
go.
there. I'm just like,
Pull it
Cisco's
out.
trying to
Come
touch
on,
it. I
so
don't know
bad.
why.
I'm just freaking out, so I don't know what
The
the
fourth
fear is.
dimension,
I'm just
he's trying to
super
reach it.
afraid.
Like, yeah, you feel some sort of power,
Sorry.
but it's still like shielded you, unless you let it in. Like,
Nope.
you don't feel it that much. You
All
like a
right.
charged battery, you feel it's charged, but yeah.
Well,
I
should
can
we
feel
just
some energy inside.
should we just
but-
wake up the rest and just tell them like what's kind of going on?
I mean, if Sol finds out, he's going to want it. He wants one of these.
That is true. That is true. You're right. And probably Malcolm, if he finds it, he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna kill you if you don't destroy it," or something like that, right?
He might say that. I don't know. I mean,
That's something that he
it's
would
a
probably say.
possibility, yes.
Right,
I
right.
mean-
And I think Will's a bit. We'll probably try and negotiate this. Try to sell it off for more money, maybe. Potentially. For the highest bid, which is not really a bad idea, because if you want to get rid of it rather than destroying it, we could make some money out of it. Now, I think Will's just rubbing off on me. All right, let's get back to the problem. Squirrel came to. That doesn't make sense to me at all, but I guess you do the forest.
I speak to
druidy
animals,
thing.
so you know. Yeah.
Right. Like, you do those type of things. So the master, what did you say? Who's the master? Who is he?
I don't even know. I don't know. He's some big man, but you know, he was a
Right.
squirrel, so it could be anyone.
What did they tell you to do with this?
Nothing, just to use it whenever. I don't know.
Well,
He told me I should use it later, but I could use it now because he was a bit hyper.
all right. So we know that souls are trapped in there. Do you think you'll
Cool.
have a way to figure out whose soul is trapped in that one?
I don't know. I can't see anything inside. It's just a black stone. I mean, I can
Okay.
feel something inside, but you know, it's like energy.
I'm a bit scared to touch it because now that I know that I was made with something similar to that, I might react to it. But if you're willing to let me,
Sure.
all right. I quickly touch it.
What? I drop it. Oh no!
Don't drop it on the ground.
It didn't.
I'll
I don't know.
touch
I
it.
thought you were going to grab it, and then you know.
I just thought I'll quickly touch it and see what happens.
Sure.
You dropped it on the ground. I'll just go pick it up and see if anything happens.
If you just grab it, it's the same type of energy you feel like.
Well, safe to say nothing happened, I guess. I'll try to inspect it, look inside, see if anything. Do I see someone
Soul
going,
too, yeah.
"Save me, please save me," or something like that? You know.
Sure. As you inspect this gem more carefully, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, no.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Wisdom
You're gonna
saving.
absorb the fucking stone if you fail. Please don't fail. Oh, actually, please fail. I don't know what I'm
Oh my
thinking.
god!
Will I fail?
Damn it, Cisco.
Wow.
Believe it or not, but that barely fails. It's
Wait, you can add a D something to it, can you?
For what? For what?
'Cause I thought you could add like a decent. Oh fuck, that's only Malcolm. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, that's not him.
Yep,
Oh,
it's
hi.
only the dead.
Son of a bitch.
What's that? I
as you
see?
will inspect it more thoroughly, you'll see once again the same image of Cthulhu you saw before, underwater, chained up, and you kind of remember of what Gyro told you before as well. How it left a mark once you've seen it. You'll feel your brain burn a bit, like a part of the essence is connected to it somehow. As you stare more into this, also take 10 points of psychic damage.
I'll take that.
Oh.
Also, Jesus Christ, a 3's a barely fit. Oh my gosh.
That was a joke. That
I tell you, Sam, sorry.
Can I
No.
let go? Can I drop it?
Yes, it's
I just drop it. I'm just like my head.
Oh
What?
God.
What happened?
How loud are they being though? Because I'm not asleep yet. Because she
With
just
your passive
screamed.
perception of 9?
Yeah, it's really bad actually. 9, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
With
9.
my
Okay, what
But
about my
Kitiara is
passive-
out though. She's
What
got a
about my
higher
passive
perception
perception
than me.
of 10?
with my passive perception of 15 and the fact that I'm in the fucking area.
Yeah, never mind.
She's got a 13
No,
passive
no.
perception, Kitiara. Believe it or not.
Like, sure, you will hear it, but yeah, if you will open your door, Malcolm will be standing in your way. So I allow that conversation to happen before you.
Oh, Malcolm, I thought I heard something. What are you doing there?
Ignore it.
Why?
Because you.
Jane is unwell. Something happened to her. We have to check. Come, let's go.
We'll just kind of
Ignore it.
I
That's right.
ignore Malcolm and try to pass through him, kind of thing.
And I hear them in the outside.
What is your passive perception?
18.
Yeah, I know. You hear it.
I grab it and I just hide it underneath my clothes. Like, they're coming.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, stop it, Kai.
Oh, shit.
That
Wait,
feels so
stop it.
good. Oh,
What?
Kai.
Malcolm,
What are you doing,
Let me
Jane?
pass.
No!
What are you
No!
doing? You're acting
And I'm
strange.
just-
Ah,
I'm just
gotta
I'll
keep
knock
going.
on the
You're so
Jane!
small, but you're so
Jane!
mighty.
What's
I
going on
jump
there?
in the bed and I cover myself.
Will, you're here as well.
No, I'm in my
What's
room just
going
knocking
on?
on the wall. Darling, I am trying to sleep off my future hangover. Can you please keep it down?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just Kai's just giving me some company for the night. Sorry to
Have
disturb
a
you.
fun time. Just whisper
Inside.
that.
Before I enter the room, I hear Jane with that scream saying that comment, and I side checked it. I guess with a 15, I will probably. I don't know. Do you want to make a deception check? I don't know how it works actually. Will I believe that they're having sex, or I don't know.
So I make a deception. check?
Otherwise,
This is a
Otherwise, I
wild
will
one,
enter.
yeah.
otherwise I will enter the room, so that will determine that. If I think they are having something with Kai, I won't.
I could be an asshole here if
Like-
I want to, but I'm gonna let this play out.
Being asshole.
I don't know if like the screaming from Kai, no Jane, what are you doing, helps or not.
Look,
That's
I
kind of
need-
what I'm
I
struggling
need
with.
to check for the requirements of it.
Yeah, it feels like I don't know.
Show me the deception.
I know
check.
Jane
Yeah,
is
just
quite
the
active,
deception.
sexually
It's-
active, so
Oh,
I'll
you
be
can
like,
see.
oh,
Never mind. I can't do it. It's you can see. Never mind. Never mind. Carry on.
Oh, it's slow.
Not can you can hear, gross.
is everything okay there? I'll just knock on the door. Guys,
Everything is fine.
I heard you scream. Are you okay, Jane? Kai?
We're okay. We're fine. Just
Oh,
leave us alone. We're busy.
are you showing your thing? I'll say to Kai, like through the door.
I show it to her, but I think it hurt her.
Oh, okay. I'm all right. I'm glad to hear you are all good. All right. See you
Never-
tomorrow. I'll like retreat.
I'm not lying.
I know. That's the amazing thing. It's so good.
I'm afraid to
Okay.
Google that's part of the lore. I'm afraid to do that.
Malcolm, are you? You want to keep watching my room? Actually, I can't really sleep very well. I feel very anxious today.
No,
Would you like to keep me company for a bit?
no,
Would you like to keep watch while I sleep?
no.
You. All right. Good night. Then. Oh, you don't sleep. Oh, sure.
I'm not your safety blanket. I have to
Oh,
go.
come on. I
No.
know you hate hugs, but can I have one?
No, I'm not your safety blanket. Also, I have something I have to go deal with.
All right. Fair enough.
I have a
Kitiara?
life. I have a life
Let's-
outside of you people.
All right. I'll just take Kitiara from my shoulder into my hand. All right. Let's go, baby. It's
I'll-
all good.
I'll make sure Cisco not Cisco, sorry. I'll make sure Soul's door is shut. Straight to fucking Jane's room. Because I know what's going on, obviously.
Okay.
Go now.
Get to my door. Oh, my door is closed.
Okay, so
Try
what?
to open it.
I go specifically to Jane's room and just I barge in. Okay, so you took destroy as show fucking people.
I mean,
Shut the door and lock it. What bloody hell?
I teleport in.
now we're having a
You're
threesome.
inside. You're
What?
inside.
Oh,
Look
right.
at the.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry. You took.
I just show her and she screamed. I don't know.
Yes. It's almost as if we're linked to. It's almost like we're linked to these things.
But I don't
Oh
know.
my god! You took destroy it as fucking.
But
kill the
how? I mean,
world.
you can't just destroy it. You see what happened in Sip's dream? It was like
Smash it hard enough.
No, I don't think that's the
Think of
idea.
that.
I
You
think it
can't
might
do that,
blow up
Marco.
and
Right.
do something weird.
Okay, we can't let Soul near this. You know that.
I mean, he's going to find out eventually. I
He's
think I
not.
probably feel it if he's near.
It's not, because it's never going to be found. Put it in here, it never comes out, and he places the badge. Right.
All right.
We are getting rid of this. Even if it means getting a new badge, we are getting rid of this as soon as possible.
Okay.
This never happened. Jane, I don't care if it means the two of you have to fake a romance.
No, do I have to
never
spend the night here?
I mean,
It's
we
never
don't need to
happened.
fake a romance, Kai, if you don't
What?
want to.
I'm scared now.
No, you do. You do for the simple fact that it pisses other people in this group off.
I mean, we could fake a romance, Malcolm, if you want to.
No. It continues to piss other people off, so
All right. Well, if you both don't want to do any faking, get out of my room. I want to sleep.
yes. But this never happened. This stays silent.
All right.
Well,
Close the
it
door.
technically had to happen because we were here, but nothing. Just something else happened. Yes.
You'll teleport out.
I kicked you guys out and then closed the door. Why do you keep teleporting everywhere?
Because it's fun. I teleport out to be cool.
Okay.
You
It's
see,
free.
now you know why Will has his hat.
Automatic exit, yeah? Like he's
Yeah.
not there anymore.
I'll open the door for Kai.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right. Close the door. Lock it so no one else barges in. And go to sleep.
Yeah, I can't wait to make all me money. Yeah.
As this time you guys will all finally actually fall asleep, all except for Malcolm.
Yep.
We will end this session then over here at this chaotic mess. It's
Damn.
I think
That
it's
was so good, man. That was fucking good. Amazing.
Well, yeah, I would like to thank you all for playing, and for everyone at home, thank you all for watching. Hopefully we will see you either on the Sunday Dine in Barovia or the Tuesday Seal Base of Furgros campaign. Otherwise we will see you next week, hopefully, on this campaign. With that being said and done, yeah, stay magical, take it easy, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye. See you next week. Bye bye. Good night.